Hello, what's up, you guys? How's everybody doing? Thanks for stopping in. What a nice surprise. Hello, what's happening? Crystal, how you doing, beautiful? Hello, whole Southern Cooks, how you doing, beautiful? Another pretty lady. What we got going on here? 351 Cleveland here from Princess. Oh gosh, thank you so much. I appreciate you. I guess this is one of them Mondays, right? We all chilling back and enjoying each other. How's everything going, everybody? It's Monday. What you gonna do? Top of the week. What's happening, y'all? I got so many people that saying that you know what I didn't want to start this week back. Some folks say I can't wait to get back started because my week begins. And my weekends. It's just how it be with us. We all in different time zones. We all only got 24 hours in the day. Hey, Sister Quinn, you still there? I was wondering what happened to you earlier, child. I was wondering how you was doing and what's up, because me and you was in a conversation, and then I don't even know what happened. I guess folks came in and we changed the beat right quick, and now we're back boogieing. What's happening, y'all? Had to let this thing drop for a minute. How's it going? I hope everybody is doing well in whatever you're into, whatever you got going on. Life is life, and y'all. Ooh, I tell you, life is life. I'm trying my best to keep my head screwed on, child, because I tell you, you know what? I'm going to tell you the truth, you guys. You know what I decided to do really with all this hanky panky with life is stop always counting so much of what's negative. You know what I mean? And just go full pledge forward and just sitting down and really and truly writing down what's really good. You know what I mean? And stop bugging out with a lot of the the negative stuff with far as oh this is a problem, that's a problem, this is it, oh I had this wrong, which is all it'd be true. Now we be going through something, but it's really like a little bit too much of meditation on a lot of them, thinking this we don't get everything our way, that everything is ruined, you know what I mean, or we got this extra when we need to just sit down and call it what it is. And you know what I've been doing too, I'm gonna keep it real. I've been clearing the air a lot better than what I've been doing, because I realize a lot of the stuff I need to get straightened out. Stop hiding from people, stop playing games, and just let it, talk to people and sit down and stop, all the shenanigans. You know how you got stuff, how they say there's an elephant in the room, and you need to just sit down. It don't necessarily have to be anything negative. Just love on one another and just appreciate that. You know what I mean? And just bring it all out. Even with me, with my family, we may have some disagreements about a few things, and then we just sit down and hash it out. And I mean, it gets, it gets deep, and it doesn't mean like nobody's arguing. I'm talking about we get deep and heartfelt conversation with one another, where the simple things mean a whole lot. As they say, less is more. So what I mean by that is because sometimes, she says, "Yes, ma'am, I'm back." Oh, thank you, sweetie. You know how it is when you got stuff going on with family, and there's some things that you want to say to a person, but it's not like you're trying to be shady or nothing like that. But you just got to let it rip, and it could be said a nice way where nobody don't get hurt or offended by it, but it's said. You know what I mean? Just keep it moving. Life is too short. Yeah, you got to sit down and just say, listen. Well, the reason why this happened, X, Y, and Z, is because of A, B, C. You know what I mean? And just symbolize it. Don't have to, because see, sometimes people, it's hard to approach people because folks get too much in their feelings, or, we do have the ones in our lives that's difficult to talk to, or we keep having the same thing repeated, and sometimes you just got to let it rip. You know what I mean? And I know that we got a lot of folks, they always say, Debbie Downers. And I always say, they always say Debbie Downers, so they got that for females. But what do they have for guys? So I just made this up. It's corny. But I always say nowhere Nates. Because we all got something going on. And instead of, like when you got something to talk to somebody about, and you know that they're the type of person or not, that, you can't really talk things over with, because it gets, they're hard to let it out. And sometimes you just have to say, listen, I just wanted to tell you the last couple of weeks, that's been with you. And I just want you to know that, I'm not trying to come down on you, because that's what the whole problem is. It's just folks not being able to free willy. You know what I mean? The free willy don't mean that you gotta get downright and disrespect nobody and hurt nobody's feelings or anything like that. It's just some of the things that needs to be said so that you all can keep that promise and loving relationship that you all develop. You know what I mean? Without it getting caught up or lost in the sauce. But sometimes, folks, we hold too many things back and then we lose it, and then we realize that, damn, I should have just said this and got it out the way. Now it done got worse, or this person needed to know that, but I couldn't tell them because I didn't want them to feel no kind of way. I mean, we got a whole lot of different things going on here that we all struggle with, trying to keep it real. And some people you just can't, it just can't be. Because I got a lot of folks that I be trying to hold back, and sometimes it's just going to be what it's going to be. You got to sit down and have a talk, even the hard ones, even stuff like that when it comes to your kids and things like that. Sometimes you got to get ready to get it up, because if not, it goes to the wayside real quick. You know what I mean? So I've been trying my best, because see, I don't want to have no regrets with anything. Like, I should have, not even just the good things, I should have hugged you more, or I should have said I love you more. I should have kept it real more, the real that I wanted to be, that would help us both out in the relationship that we got as friends, cousins, homies, whatever it may be, siblings, whoever. Let's just be good, you know what I mean? And let's just do this thing with each other and call it a buck, you know what I mean? Because I think a lot of times there's so much stuff going on that it's time to address stuff. Because you know how when you got people and you keep trying to hold back, when you should have just let it rip. And I mean, I'm not saying that let it rip in a way that you got to disrespect somebody. And sometimes folks got to just come out with it. I mean, it goes down. You know what I mean? Sometimes it get like that. You got to just go on and, hey, listen, this has been this has been that. Bop, 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 and just do it. And sometimes you got to, obviously, I won't say sometimes, all the time. You watch what you say and how you say it. And then there's some situations that we hold it back too long, y'all. And then it'd be a mess, and then we'd be wondering, well, what happened? Life is life, and that's what happened. Until we decide to do what we need to do with this thing, we got a mess on our hand, because I know a lot of stuff gets worse when you hold it down too long. So it's what it is, We just got to do our best at being able to express ourselves, and I know I have been, and I it is what it is. That's all I can say, because it's hard to be a certain way with certain people, and then you know how it is. Some people, you got to watch what you say to. Some people, you got to go all the way out and let your hair down. Because I know I have a lot of stuff that just need to be dealt with, and it's time. All of it's time. It just gets to be that way. Time to let it all out. And that's all I'm talking about, y'all. Not too much of nothing, but said a whole lot, And that's just how it is. We got to know that we know and make it do what it do. And then sometimes I know people that be so frustrated that they hold things in, and then they just yell it out. You know what I mean? They yell it out because they've been suppressed so long and jacked up. And they just, whoop, here it is. Hey, Johnny. Let's hope we can be clear on this kind of stuff, because I think sometimes when you keep it real, folks don't like that. You know what I mean? Folks don't like that you keep it real. Some people, they get offended by it, or they think you saying or doing too much. So we got a big bag of tricks that we call life. You know what I'm saying? And sometimes it's just I don't know. I think a good way too is to kind of go about it in a way where that you put your best foot forward, and there's something just like when you have a job. Oh, Russian Mount, hello. You know how it is when you have somebody that got to be the one to come and fire somebody, right? You know that actually, just say for instance at a job, right? This is terrible, y'all. It ain't funny. Let me stop. But just say at a job, for instance, if you're the one, like a lot of times when you got the boss people, folks, that firing somebody, they usually don't do it the boss. They send somebody else to do it, right? And then that person get all the flack and the backlash and the hate, and sometimes people come go postal on you and bug out, and it don't even be you doing nothing but your job. You see what I mean? So somebody's got to do it. Just like we talk about a lot of stuff in life, and a lot of people are always saying, oh my gosh, I couldn't do that, I couldn't do that, I couldn't do that. And maybe you can't, but somebody got to, because this person needs surgery. I'm just using that for example. I don't think I'm trying to be shady or make fun of stuff. It is what it is. You know what I mean? And I try to party down with the best, but keep it real. And it's hard to be a person that like to do that, because folks don't like it. Even if you kept it real and you said some positive stuff, some people don't like that either. When you got to tell them something that they don't think is wrong, or they don't want to hear, they'll turn up on you, even if you say it in the nicest way as possible. It just be like that in life. And I just get here and I do, I try to do whatever I got to do and do it moving. But I don't feel that is good. I try not to do that, but I've been guilty of it a lot, of not really just calling it out, speaking it in, getting it straightened out, because it just makes you feel, for me anyway, uncomfortable after a while. You had a lot of people that there's certain stuff that needs to be said and done, and you just keep on putting up with it and putting up with it. And the thing is, it don't necessarily mean that you're disrespecting anybody. Sometimes it's about you feel you don't want to hurt a person's feelings, or that type of person is not the type of person that you can address like that. And then you're walking on pins and needles constantly, and sometimes you just let it rip when it needs to rip. I know it's a lot of stuff, that I've dealt with, and that I'm going to deal with, that, people haven't said anything, and you're like, why you didn't tell me that? I wish you would have. And then makes you sick. It does. And your secrets make you sick. You know what I mean? It gets to be a witch's brew, so to speak. And you know what I'm saying? And this is pertaining to men too, because I think sometimes when you word things a certain way, a lot of people don't understand. But it's not about. It's just a mess, though. You know what I mean? In a lot of ways, because you don't want to hurt nobody, because sometimes you can tell somebody, and I don't even like to say constructive criticism, because I feel that if you're telling somebody something for their own good or to help them out, it shouldn't be considered as criticism. I hope I'm making sense with this, you guys. But it shouldn't be. I think it's care. It's care. You know what I mean? It's care. And a lot of times when people meet you, at the door with something like that, it really is care. It ain't nobody trying to shoot you down, shut you down, hurt you. It's like, really, listen, I'm not, sweetie, I'm not trying to hurt your feelings or nothing, but you put that lipstick on every day and it's all over your teeth all the time. Just something like that, y'all. Let's don't, hey, let's don't poke the bear now. And they'll take it. Oh, she's just jealous because every time it ain't no every time nothing. It's every time. You see what I mean? Not to be rude. Now, see, we wouldn't say it that way. It ain't no every time nothing. We wouldn't say it like that. No, Betty, Sandy, Sally, Sue. You know what I mean? No, sweetie, listen, this is what I want to tell you. It's just that lipstick, then you start lying a little bit, because now you feel, and I'm not saying everybody do this. I ain't saying I'm doing this all the time. You know what I mean? It's all over your teeth, sweetie. And I'm sorry, but you're getting mad at me. But if I wouldn't have told you, and we would have got around some people, and somebody else would have said it to you, you would have smiled and said, oh, thank you, yay. And then, then they'll say to you, well, how come you didn't tell me that? I asked you how my lipstick was looking. You didn't say nothing, and we did a selfie. You didn't mention nothing. You see? So you got to be like, well, wait a minute now. The last time I told you something like that, you turned up on me. And what was it? You got on them heels, and you may need to practice to walk in them before you step out the door with them on. I said that nicely, because I could see your ankles turning and bobbling over, and it ain't safe. And you thought I was jealous because you had the shoes, because we both said we wanted to get our first pair of red bottoms, and because you got yours first and can't walk in them for real, you got mad at me. Now I see how they are. I ain't buying them, because I know I need to go a couple of inches lower, because I'm not ready for that. You get me? You know what I'm saying? We leave that up to the runway model. That's all I'm saying. Go every time now. We supposed to be bestie, homie, and whatever, but some of these things, though, when I get ready to turn this corner of them cobwebs, you question the bestie title that we have in this friendship, don't you? A little bit, a little something, because you got to remember when we know each other well, I can tell what certain said. I can tell how you look because I know I've been in it. You know, y'all know what I'm talking about, ladies. Miss Quinn, y'all know Miss Southern. Certain things I know how you act when we're together, and it's something about somebody else. I see how you look, and then I've seen how sometimes when people came off on you, how you look. So right now, what I just said to you, I can tell you was looking at me a little sideways, even though we besties. Yeah, we each other kids, God, mamas. Yeah, I bleed you, my sister. I got your back. Yeah, 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 yeah. But sometimes, come on now. If we got to bump heads sometimes. You know why? Because you's you and I's me. You know what I mean? And we best friends for a reason. But at the same time, we got that sidekick. You understand what I mean? That back row. You know what I'm talking about? You know? It's so that's right. That's right. And see, that's where you call it criticism at, because if you got somebody trying to come off you, especially to the way they say it. You know what I mean? And I've had somebody that seemed, look, another queen's crown a little crooked, and instead of you fixing it, you go knock the whole thing off and like, well, damn. You know what I mean? But other than that, we can say things a little bit better than that. And it could be mama, uncle, sonny, child, whoever you want to, anybody that's breathing, a human. You have to watch how you say. You ever talk to somebody and y'all be chilling and talking, and then you say something to them, just say they came out chilling. She said, oh, cooks, yes, ma'am. You know what I'm talking about. And you say, wait a minute now, sweetie. Not to be funny, but you know them as two different reds, right? And they looking at you, well, this is what I wanted to wear. Okay, but you had said when we was at the store that you wanted to match the shoes with the shirt. I ain't being rude, maybe because we was in the mall and them lights, but I'm just saying. You didn't even like go stand outside after we bought it and looked at it. And if you got to run it back in the store, you made the purchase. Now I'm just trying to tell you, sis, them two different color reds. You know what I mean? Or look, a homeboy, what's happening, man? We chilling, you swagging. You got on your new, your new fit and all that, bro. Yeah, yeah, yeah. But you sagging your pants, bro. And guess what? Undies looking a little dingy. Might have saw a skid mark. You see, they see. That's when this is when it changes now. Because then people want to get in their feelings when you told them something true. Come on now. Hey, what's going on with that sweater? It's got some lint balls on it, sis. Now, you said you didn't want that. I mean, I ain't got no problem with no lint balls. But you asked me, and I told you, but what you mean? Where at? Well, where did you say it at? You know how sweaters get with the lint balls right there. What? I thought I was looking fine. I didn't see all that. And then you like, wait a minute now. Wait. I came in the front door. Now I'm being seen and walked out the back door. How we living? What happened here, y'all? And I'm telling you, that's one thing they say. A friend in need is a friend indeed. And see, that's another thing too about our friendships. And I'm not talking about just us chicks. I'm talking about the fellas too. You got to look at it for what it's worth. They always say, like I said, Debbie Downers. So they gave us girls the Debbie Downers. So with the guys, I call them nowhere Nates. And they be like, what? Yeah. Because you know what happens is, it ain't no fun when the rappers got the gun. You feel me? Because this is how we rock. This is how we roll. Soon as things is not laughy, people get in their feelings. And then you start realizing, wait a minute now. Because, usually when you got a good Judy or a good homeboy, you're able to really say just about anything. But sometimes folks get caught up in the trap. Y'all know how it is when you get caught up in the trap. Sometimes you get, you got this homegirl or homeboy. She got this new man. Oh shit! Now, what that mean? Well, you know what? It is what it is. She said, "Dude, she's constantly more than the woman." Yes, worse, honey. Let me tell you something. I learned that about men a long time ago, and I realized, honey, don't even bother. It's like these women be saying, they think it's okay. And I feel that it's not code for you to, when you do in the bedroom talk with your man, to be talking about your homegirl, because men run their mouth too. And I feel that there's certain things that females as best friends ain't got nothing to do with no man. If I told you something that weighed that heavy on your heart, make sure I don't do it again then. Because I don't want your boyfriend, your husband, your homie, your booty call to know about how bad my cramps is. I ain't talking to him. I'm talking to you. So when y'all having pillow talk, y'all romantic moments, why would I even come up in the conversation? Bestie, bestie. You know what I'm talking about? You get what I'm saying? I don't like that. I never thought that that was proper at all for you to bring a man into some private stuff and vice versa. There's certain stuff about your man that you shouldn't be telling me. And what about, me either. No, it's not, because y'all not the ones that's friends. It don't have nothing to do with him, first of all. And if y'all can't get no conversation going better than that, shit, what's wrong with your relationship? That you got to talk about your friend opposed to being in the, talking about what y'all got going on together. How you doing? Good. Yeah, so with that being said, I be watching that too, and I keep saying I don't think that and I had a friend that, to be honest with you, that really ended our friendship. It was unfortunately and petty, but that situation got worse and worse. I'm on the phone just rambling on about a lot of personal stuff and female stuff that probably I've only talked to her or go to prayer with it. You know what I mean? And you got me on speakerphone with homie, and you done changed up anyway. I noticed when you got with dude, just because he eating under a two-legged table and y'all crashing that headboard down, that ain't got nothing to do with our friendship. I don't know why you went all the way to the left and into the left field, because you done got with this dude and you're not understand, what's going on with our friendship, because what we're doing ain't got nothing to do with what he's doing. And a lot of people get upset. Well, what's that supposed to mean? Because this is my man. Well, what's a man got to do with a woman's business like that anyway? I just want to know. I'm trying to figure out what you're saying, though. You know what I mean? Because like I said before, me and you as homies, you done got this newbie. Everybody doing everything but getting married. So, okay. That was it. Because what we went from the title to my friend, my boyfriend, my fiance, and then, 4 or 5 years later, my friend, fiance, homie, guy, it ain't none of my business. I'm just saying, he played your A like a fiddle, so now you're trying to play mine. What's going on here, though? What is going on here? You saying all these things. I'm sorry, y'all, but y'all know what the truth is. Say it, y'all ladies. Y'all know. She couldn't wait to get home and tell her again. I don't like that. Me either, Southern cooks. Nah, I'm not with that. And I keep on saying, you know what I'm talking about, Miss Quinn, because this is what's happening. Me and you cool, right? So whenever you get in a relationship, I don't feel that has anything to do with me and your friendship. And I'm not being shady, and this is for men and women both. Like I said before, I'm your best friend, your homie, right? He the one that got to eat under that two-legged table. Me and you ain't breaking no headboards together, so these are two different relationships. You understand what I'm saying? He may be rocking your world, but when it comes to that mortgage payment, he ain't even got no lint in his pockets. You see what I'm saying? So when you short, then you calling the homegirl, but yet you talking about me with homeboy. Well, where are we at with this? I mean, it says no parking. So what we gonna do with the car? Hello? And by the way, your boat got a hole in it. You see what I'm talking about? This is the thing, that we got to take care of right off the top. And you know what? I'm going to tell you another thing, too, y'all, not to be in nobody's business now. You may run to a few family members. Oh, yeah, you better test it out. And see, that's the thing with them dudes. Yo. Sometimes, you know what I'm saying? Sometimes, that situation right there is a problem. Because he in too much, and you know what I'm kind to with them kind of men that stay up in woman's business. You know what I mean? That ain't nothing but somebody stirring the pot of brew deliberately to throw some stank on the friendships. Because to me, that's one thing I can't stand, any kind of guy like that. It's too much. And another thing I don't like either, she said, yes, and some men people more messed. Oh yes, definitely, Miss Quinn. And that's another thing too that I don't go with either. You know how when you're a female and you have friends, right? You know what I'm trying to tell you, sis. You know what it is, Southern cooks, because you know how you get down like this. How about one of these situations? You got your best friend. Now you know the difference between having, you got more than one female friend, but you know the difference between the besties and then the home girls. Y'all know what I'm talking about. We got a label, put the label on it, pull the heart out. You understand what I'm saying? Put the label on it. There's some things that I like me and my best friend, we may get down and we cool with it, but you don't tell your other sidekick friends how we roll because that's a different sector. Girls get that twisted. See, I'm not with that either because if I talk to you about something in confidence, even though that's your co-home girl at work, co-worker, and y'all been cool, you done been to a few cookouts at her house, she still ain't we. She still ain't we. And I met her and I'm all right with her, but she still ain't we. So when you feel like you get where I'm coming from, if you feel like you got to start running over there with her talking about me, then you know what? Your boat's got a hole in it. Dear Liza. I mean, come on, come on. We're gonna back that ass all the way back up to the curb now. Cause see, now we have a problem and it's official, it's noted, it's documented. Cause now I can see that and then you start seeing that little curve. Like anytime your friend have a cookout and she have you over the besties and the little old sidekicks that she half the time be talking about to you. Now she trying to act a little funny now. So you like, well, you know what? How you gonna switch gears in an automatic car? How are you doing that? We ain't in the truck. What? Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Wait now. And start talking openly to these other girls or girl about y'all type of private code. Like they say something. Oh yeah, Ruka, don't you remember when you was saying about you had that bump that came on your inner thigh? Wait. See now they probably think it's some herpes or something. I don't know these bees. You ain't got no business talking to me with these bumblebees. And that right there was eczema. But see, now you're gonna take that to the street. But see, I told you that because you my friend and you knew that I was going to see a dermatologist. But you saying it all like the cookout in front of all them girls. You don't know them like you know me. What? You feel me? So see, you ain't just slipping. You done fell. You done fell. You understand what I'm saying? You done fell from the top of the tree and hit every branch coming down. Oh, I see now. And I had a feeling, but I'm like, no, maybe I'm being a little jealous because me and her been really close friends for a long time, and she met, another girl or a few girls that seem like they cool. Maybe I'm feeling a little something. Hell no, I ain't playing that. You know the code, sis. You know the code. Now everybody wants to act slow. Yeah, you know what, and that kills me too. And I'm gonna keep it real too, y'all. And you saying that so good, Southern, because you brought me back here to something. I remember years ago, you ever went out with people and you rode with them out to the club. Now, first of all, if you ever did go to a club to anybody, but first of all, girl code is we don't leave nobody hanging, nobody gets left behind, we don't leave no damn drinks at no bar, and none of us just don't go home with just no any Joe. And when you get in the club, your friend changes up. Oh, that's Mary. I knew her from work. I told her to come out and check us out. And then they come to you. Well, you know what? So we brought my car tonight, but Mary gonna need a ride. And can you wait? And I'll come back, swing back, and get you, man. Don't start all that shit. Wait. You listen. You ain't working them kinks out right, sis. Wait now. Wait a minute. You see, if we got something like that we got to do, you got to work that out a little bit better than that because see, you trying to like kick me all the way to the, like you ain't even offer me to ride in the trunk. She said, That's what I'm saying. Get honey, listen, it's a wrap. Because see, now I ain't see the best friend title and changed to something else. We just gonna take that F off of it, and you look friends and what that say? You take them letters and rearrange them. And see, you start moving them letters around. Friends and what? Who? Oh, we doing that now? Because see, I could tell that you was changing. And see, sometimes when you cool with a female and then she meet another friend and they seem like they just as cool as you kind of like, okay, well, maybe she, clicking it because sometimes maybe it be more than one bestie. I don't know. But nah, it usually don't be that. Yes, it's all good. You already know. You already know what I'm saying. This is why I keep trying to tell you. All of this stuff can be avoided if people stop playing games. That's the whole thing. If people stop joking around and trying to play each other for a fool unnecessary, and it kills me that a person has to change your relationship. Have you ever been around where you was chilling at, with a friend, and they all of a sudden see another friend come in, and or either look, let's go even deeper, a man, and they start changing up on you. Honey, let me tell you something. I look at that and I said, I know ain't no way in heck that this person is trying to swing. Remember that swing of epi on me over this clown or this new chick on the block. I know you're not. What are you doing? It seems like everybody is just bending and folding. And we've had a lot of codes from back in the day that even with just like you got a friend there, and they done you telling them you going to dance on the dance floor at the club, right? So they supposed to be watching the drinks. Now they done got up and left your drink at the table and over here with somebody else. I'm not from that. And another thing too, I'm not gonna. And I've tried this, and I'm speaking from experience, like a fool. I done tried to hang out with my homie, and then she got a couple of more friends. All these bees ain't popping. You understand what I mean? They ain't producing no honey. This ain't the kind of bees. These are stingers. Stingers only. They ain't got no honey pot. You feel me? You can tell when your friend got some bees that start acting a little. You come in here, hi, this is Mary. Yeah, hi. What y'all drinking? Somebody better buy me a drink, because I ain't even trying to hit it. I got dropped off. I'm riding with y'all. When they bring them kind of chicks in like that, keep sucking, last night's pork chops out their teeth with no toothpick, we got a problem. Yes, yes. And you know what I mean? Yes, yes. Them stingers. Yes, ma'ams. Yes, ma'ams. Southern. You know what I'm talking about. You already know them type when they finna bring you, and you looking at your friend to say, you know what I mean? It could be your damn sister too. Anybody, homie like that. You can be looking like, well, what the hell? Wait a minute. Now, them kind of girls, we don't even fool with that crowd. And you can tell how they're acting, because when they introduce you to them, they barely speak to you. And you like, yeah, hey, so and so, Margaret. Look, this is Rruk. Hey, hi. Yeah. I'm like, hey, what's up? How you doing? All right. I like your hair. Yeah, thank you. Yeah, I spent a lot for it. Yeah. Somebody better like it. And you're like, well, what the hell is these bees all about? Yes, dry. You can tell they don't want to be bothered with you. You can tell right off the bat somebody casting a little spell and they brewing up something. She said, enemy. Yeah, exactly. Yes, the energy is off. That's what I keep saying. And then you be wondering too, how your friends is okay with that, when we usually have the same insight about stuff like that. So you can start seeing, you know what? Because I'm gonna tell you, I had a friend too, and this is a true story, that lived a double life that I didn't know about. Like she had a certain crowd of girls that she always raved about, at work and stuff like that. And then anytime she had to get together, she invited a few of them once in a while over to her house or whatever. And I started, it's like one or two of them that was all right, and then a few of them was floozies. Period. With deep throat, call them what you want. I knew what they were. They were working it free. You know what I'm saying? I'm being honest with you, because that's exactly what they were. You know what I mean? I know that's right. Discussion, double life friends. Yes, 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 yes. And I'm going to tell you, I had no idea, I promise you, I had no idea that this girl got that down and dirty. And I mean, to be honest with you, I know that's her personal life, what she do, but you basically be, as they said, faking the funk in our friendship. Because half of the stuff that you getting down with these girls, that ain't how we lived. That's not how we got down. I don't know why you kept it a secret. I don't know why you even doing it. But see, these girls was the type that they go, out to the club looking for payment. You already know what I'm talking about when I say that. It ain't even just like, you ain't buying me, he cute or whatever, but I know he better buy my drink. You know what I'm saying? Worse than that. People are happy to get, two drinks. What you getting? Look, two Hennessy's, right? Possible Chick-fil-A, you know what I'm saying? McDonald's, Motel 9. Free of charge. Okay? And then they want to brag, no, cause honey, honey, that ninja was good, girl. That ninja was off the hook. Cause see, he know I didn't play that, cause he already know he had bought my drinks. You know what I'm saying? And I told him I wanted something to eat. You know, and we chilled. I'm like, are you serious? Wait. What? Somebody bought, you know, the cheap drinks. You could have brought your own bottle. First of all, yes. Ain't even went there. Talking about some Chick-fil-A and McDonald's stay open till 12 now, y'all. You know, that type of stuff. And I'm like, well, wait a minute. And then, you know, the motels, you know, the ones you got to be careful. They got bed bugs all up through there. You know what I'm trying to tell you? You know what I'm trying to tell you? Half of the staff is laying up in the room on their breaks. You get what I'm saying? This is bad. And she's at the Waffle House. Yes, flexing it up at the Waffle Crib. And I kept saying to myself, I know that you sitting here and around their stories. She said, their stories is around. You know, you sitting there listening, and around the table. You know what I'm saying? The stories is getting more muckier and murkier because you're like, well, what the hell did she just say? She went home with this dude. I mean, she went to a hotel with this guy, and she felt like she was treated like a queen. Like a queen for somebody that was advertising that they then bought two drinks for you. The two, you got the two drinks free. Okay. Then you got some Waffle House, McDonald's, Burger King, Chick-fil-A, and then you went to the motel room. But when you woke up, he was already gone. So you scored big. Who got more? Who got more out of this? You got two drinks, a cheap meal, a cheap room, and he's gone. And you gave up your life giver for two drinks, a room, and some cheap food. And you bragging, I didn't play that, girl, because remember that tall one over there? Girl, he back and shot. Gone, listen. We got together, and you're like, well, what's wrong with your nose? Sound like you're sniffing coke or something. She can't even talk right now because she's trying to make it more than what it is. We started, I mean, that's what I'm talking about, Southern. You see what I'm saying? And you sitting here trying to brag, and then they go, and I'm looking at her with these friends. I said, it ain't gonna be long. You see what I'm saying? It ain't gonna be long because you know what I mean. You got to think about it. And I'm saying to her, like, if she's bragging to me all this while about these choice girls at work, and the way she's saying it's like they kind of cool like me and her. So I'm like, okay, they sound like they on point. But after I hung around them, and then they start telling them little $2 whole stories. Then they start mentioning some things about the friend that I didn't know that she was double parking like that. And then they started saying like, well, Lisa, don't you remember that? What about that guy the last time we went out that you went home with, girl? You said he had you raw down there. And I'm like, wait a minute, sis. What? Oh. 5 minutes in the motel. That's what I'm saying. Yes, that's what I'm saying. Southern cooks, that's what I'm talking about. So I'm like, well, wait a minute now. They telling their story, these cheap, it ain't nothing. I'm gonna tell you, I'm gonna tell you, let's be honest. There ain't no sugar baby here. We're gonna start this real deep. First of all, they mentioning you in some stories now that you didn't even tell me because sis, you married. And come on, you and Mike been together forever. And you didn't tell me that you was digging down in the dirt. You know what I mean? Somewhere in the hotel room, ass down, face up. What? Okay. Come on now. Come on. You didn't tell me that. And I'm sorry, y'all. Y'all know what I'm talking about. You didn't tell me. You didn't say nothing about none of that when you've been mentioning these girls. And then he gonna flip you around. Then it's gonna be face down and ass up. You know what I'm talking about. Y'all know. Come on. You didn't tell me that you was all into this with these chicks like this. So y'all tricks. Hey, what's up, Rob? How you doing? Rruk, I'm sorry, Miss Lady. I'm sorry. You probably came over here for the first time and said this girl is crazy. How you doing, Rob? Thank you so much, sir, for stopping in. I hope all is well with you, bro. I promise you, man. We just hitting it. You hear me? We just hitting it home. You know what I mean? Third base. We even added a fourth base when it comes to this type of setting here, too, because this is how it goes down, y'all. Not it don't go down just in the DMs. We about to rock shock the party right here. You know what I'm saying? We getting it. We stepping into reality. Okay, because this is the thing too, and I promise you, y'all. And then we had another friend here, and I'm gonna keep it up for real. Hello, CCC. How you doing? Thank you for coming. I appreciate you stopping in. I thank everybody for spending some time with me because I know we only all have 24 hours in the day, and that means that we can't take time back, we can't change the time, and we choose how we spend our time, right? So that means a lot to me that any of you guys are even here to give me a little bit of your time. I really appreciate it. I really do. I thank you guys dearly, and I mean that. And we got a lot of little conversation going here, and I don't know who ears want to hear this, because I can turn it all the way up. The story says it in the behavior. Yes, yes, Southern ma'am. Yes, yes, yes. And I'm telling you, it ain't no joke. He said, listen, oh, thank you so much, brother. I appreciate you, man. There's been a lot going on out here. We just chilling and talking a whole bunch of silliness. Oh, thank you, CC. I'm glad to have you. I'm glad you're here. I appreciate it. We talking some mess over here, though. I don't know if this that ear want this right here. I don't know if you want this. Look, you don't want this. Because we tearing it down. And you know what it's like to walk on a cracked sidewalk. You understand what I'm saying? It ain't stable. You know what I'm saying? That's like building your house on sand. I'm telling you, we going in deep about some old foolishness here, but it's all reality. It's all reality. And I'm telling you, I got some good Judies in here that we is chopping it up. And we going in sideways. They got a hatchway door, and we coming in all kinds of ways. In the club, in the candy shop. That's what I'm talking about. Yes, he said, hello. Yes, we bringing all kinds of subjects up. You understand what I'm saying? We talking about the dead skin on the heel of them feet. We talking about getting a pedicure. You know what I'm saying? we bring it all in. It's crazy out here. I'm telling you, it sure is. But we talking about some serious business. I'm gonna try not to be rude. Not the heels without the Vaseline. You already know, and I got the cutest sandals on. Now I figured this like this. Southern cooks. You could have got the sandals that was $15 cheaper, and that would have gave you the extra money to get a pedicure, and then it wouldn't look like alligators. You know what I'm trying to? You already know that looking like the sidewalk. You know the gray curve. Y'all know what I'm talking about. And you got the fly sandals on, and it got all of that hoof going on. You know what I'm saying? That kind of stuff. So with that being said, we're gonna go right back to the ranch again, y'all, and then we're gonna back it all the way up to the curve and load up some cattle, y'all, right quick. Now I'm a chop that story I was just talking about because I don't want to disturb the groove with certain people. I don't want them to get caught up because I don't like to throw a rock and hide my hand. But I try to read the comments so I know how to move the crowd. Wait, and who and back it up and sit on the side and what? Yeah, it's one of those. But we're gonna go here real quick. I'll say something that'll bring it up just a little bit till we can crank it all the way back. You know what I'm saying? This is an automatic car though, so I don't know what all this shifting's about, but we're gonna do it, right? Check this out. And this is a pretty sad story. She said, "Hey, what's up? How you doing, Flora? Oh my goodness. Me and you stay in touch with each other on the videos, but I've never seen you come through. Thank you, sweetheart. I appreciate you, honey. We're talking a whole lot of Monday madness. A whole lot of Monday madness, honey, but the truth and reality. For real, for real. I hope you are doing well. The Traveler Flora, I thank you so much. Beautiful shout out to you and your channel. Big up yourself. You already know it's done. Big up wonderful self. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. Bring it, bring it. Make it go on. Make it boom. Which part did it? Anywho, right. I had this one girl, no disrespect, that I knew of, pretty good. Oh, we got somebody else in here cooking with Sophie. UK, what's happening, sis? How you doing? Thank you so much for coming. She said the curbside need to be. Yes, you know, say it real life. See, girl, don't make me get back on that. They're gonna be like, girl, you go over there to that woman house. She crazy over there. But you know what? It is the truth, and you know that's the thing that people don't understand is that I promise you, you guys, I'm gonna tell you this. I'm gonna say this little funny story right quick, but it was true. The pastor had a you know how we got to know what the pastors is, y'all, because sometimes we don't make me start going all over to the church house in the back with the men in the pew, and you know, come on, you already know, we gonna go there too. But this is what people don't understand. I promise you, no shade. There's nothing on this earth that we can't talk about here. You understand what I mean? The usher with the runt over dress shoes with the tassels. Let's go there. You know, the first lady with the big old brim hat that is so damn big that every time she move her head, it feel like an AC turning on. Left, right, left, right. You already know this kind of stuff. Cause see, we're gonna have to jump over to the church hurt and the boo bang and the rain sang. We really have to address a lot of this different stuff here. And I'm trying to watch my, you know what I mean? No shade, y'all, because I promise you, I don't like to throw a rock and hide my hand. I promise you. You know, live in that glass house, you know what I mean? And throw stones, you know, live in a plastic house and stay striking matches. I'm not that girl. But I'd like to watch, you know what I'm saying? Because I'm looking at the comment section, and sometimes we have language barriers, and sometimes people may be, you know, on a different plane, and we may be just going to walk downtown, and they trying to go the opposite way. You get what I'm saying? And you know, and it's not disrespectful or nothing, but I don't want nobody to leave out of here turned up the wrong way, because I had somebody that came in earlier and I was talking, and they thought that I was talking about something that was happening to me, but it was a friend, and I think they misunderstood it, which, you know, I think we got two ears and one mouth for a reason. But like I said before, we got to back it on up to the curve. Let's touch base with reality, not what we want it to be. That's why I always tell people, know the difference between your thoughts and God's voice. Let's play this tune. Okay, it goes a little bit like this, right? This chick was living this life, right? Nobody knew. She said, oh, look at, hello, my dear. Hello, my dear. How are you? I hope I'm saying her name right. It's because I'm used to that spelling almost like, I feel like it's saying Sophie. Can you see it? Cooking with Safi. Is it Safi? It's a pretty name. She says, well, I tried. LOL. There. I know that's right. You was crazy Southern lady. I knew you was gonna be something when I first ran into you. It was just a matter of time. Look at Miss Quinn. She said, I'm already laughing. Y'all already know we're gonna get this up here too. Now I'm gonna tell y'all something here. We're gonna jump to the church house, so it won't be so, you know, right now, until we can figure out how this crowd wants to be wooed. You know what I'm saying? But we're gonna jump in the church house here, and I keep trying to tell people, I don't know what y'all doing out here. She said, me too. I don't know what y'all doing out here, but I'm gonna tell you one thing, and I'm gonna keep it 100% real. 100% real. I am not interested in super Christian. You get what I'm trying to tell you? You can't make one mistake or they're about to shut your A down. Y'all know what I'm talking about. Y'all know these ones that if you say one thing wrong, step out of line, they get ready to jump on you, but yet I don't see how, because they ain't standing right. You know what I'm saying? This is this group and this clique. Every little thing you do, and here we go. Well, yeah, look. Look what the captain drew again. Now you being addressed like this at the church house, mind you. Yeah, she said super Christian really is a super freak in the closet. That's what I'm saying. In the basement. You understand what I mean? In the basement. Always scraping knee and knuckle. The congregation up in there. Don't start nothing with me now, because we about to go there. I'm about to go fishing. I want a big one tonight. Okay? Now, we up in here. And I'm you sitting here next to these women, the first lady and then her three sidekicks. Y'all know what the sidekicks are. They up in the closet. You know that's right. They be all in the yes, yes, in the crevices. Yes, yes. In the pastor's office. Yes, scraping knee and knuckle. You understand what I'm saying? And I keep saying this to folks. You better know. Some crazy mess. Oh my goodness. And don't you know it? Don't you know it? And that's the whole thing I keep trying to tell folks. You go in here and you ain't even hearing them they saying pastor. They're saying master, and then you don't even hear them calling out God's name. That's why I keep trying to tell people, when you start going to church, you need to go to church for yourself. Hello, Stephen. How you doing? Thank you so much for coming in. I appreciate you stopping in. Thank you. I hope all is well in your neck of the woods. It's Monday. You got a new week, a brand new start. What you gonna do? What you gonna do with it? Tell me. Because I promise you, we are a lot of the ones that consider ourselves as made it just to another 5 minutes, less more than another Monday. You know what I mean? Because, there's a lot going on out here, y'all, and we all don't know what's meant for us the next 5 minutes from now. So I feel that you live your best life, keep it moving, rock and roll, party like a rock star. You feel me? And I don't mean that literally means at the club and all that, but whoever do what they do, because I don't judge nobody. And that's the reason why I keep trying to tell people all that super Christian stuff. I'm not the one for it. You cannot tell me. I'm sitting here in your church. First of all, every building that says it's a church ain't necessarily a church. Some places not even anointed. It's just a building. I had service with a woman in the grocery store. Thank you so much for stopping by to say hi. I appreciate you, sir. Big thanks to you. Thanks for coming in. We're just having a lot of talk about real life, reality, the truth. If the shoe fits, wear it. Cinderella ain't the only one trying to get a glass slipper. You know what I mean? We all want a shoe or some shoes. You know what I mean? But yeah, for the most part though, as I was saying, you gotta know where you are, because I done seen and I was in the store with a lady. I promise you, this was a lady from a whole nother walk of life, and me and this lady, and this was just before Thanksgiving. We were in the grocery store, and me and this woman, we talked like we knew each other for years, and that was church service right there on the spot. She didn't know me, I didn't know her from a can of Oops paint, and we clicked it all the way to the right, to the left, the middle. That's what it is. Real. And that's exactly what I'm talking about, because I'm gonna tell you, I had situations where, and I said this story earlier that, I'll give an example. This person here had been attending this church for a long time, right? They work at McDonald's, so they said, tonight, I'm gonna go home, change my clothes, and go to church, right? But guess what? Somebody called out of work, so they had to stay an hour later. So for them not to miss the church service, they had to go straight to the church. When they got off work, they didn't have a chance to go get, change their clothes. So as soon as they stepped in the church, here you go, the first lady and her henchmen, her I call them chihuahuas. Well, what she got on? And then well, girl, at least she came. Yeah, but what she got on? Ain't gonna be in here smelling like burgers all night? Should have had the decency to at least change her clothes. Now, you wait. Now, first of all, I thought we was in here to serve as a fellowship. And I always thought that God says, come as you are. So what I want to understand is, you the one that's throwing the first stone. Didn't you just get through saying that you was asking the pastor to put in an extra offering because your refrigerator's on the fritz, and he told you we'll pray about it, but yet he just put in a new $10,000 chandelier. Hello, in the back row, on the ceiling, you know what I mean, under the couch. Hello. And you who? You see what I'm saying? Who? Wait a minute now. And then the other woman that is one of the daggone yeah, you see what I'm saying? And the other woman that's this first lady's one of her little chihuahuas. Ain't that third child she had the pastor's? Wait, huh? Hot diggity dog? What? Oh, you see? You sitting up here and you see Papa is rolling that stone. And you sitting up here because these women is flocking to you, that when your husband ain't well, y'all gotta hire a whole nother pastor because you can't even stand in the gap, because you can't even preach one sermon. But yet you sitting up here with this big old brim hat on, and you got on the corset that got you so tied up that you can't even half breathe and you can't even get up there, but yet you're saying she should have brought something better than that if she was coming up in here, because she know how I dress, honey. My shoes alone's 1,500. Where are we at? Look at Rob. He said my friend brought me to a church last year. I forgot what it was called, but Gucci shoes. Trying to tell you, man, this is here. We got some stuff here. I got a friend that tried to bring me up, and she just a bragging on, and she's bringing me and her mother to this church, and and I tell her, okay. He said, I like and she bring me shaking. Yeah, that's what I'm trying to tell you. This is what it is all about. See, now y'all ain't seeing what's happening. Let's go back, y'all. You know what? I'm gonna lean to the back, right? I'm gonna lean with it, rock with it just a little bit. What y'all think's going on now with these churches to seem like you at a nightclub? She said Gucci shoes and the Bentley. Yes. Why most of your congregations walking down the street when you could, use some of that money to get a van? Yes.
They actually say.
Yes, right. And the thing that I keep on saying, what are we doing here? Yes, he said members be poor and struggling. Why? Had a nice car too. See, that's what I'm saying. And then y'all flipping out because of who? Look, allegedly P. Diddy and allegedly who? Wait. You see this? You know what? Y'all gonna turn me up. Y'all gonna get me turned up. Y'all gonna have me turned up. Okay? Y'all gonna have me spinning around. Now look here. Why are you shocked at him and the alleged bishop? What do you know? Let's go here. We're gonna go. Let's go way back. I'm gonna ask you a question, and I want to know this good. Let's just say this. Let's go to Aaliyah, y'all, and God rest her soul. I'm not talking about her. I'm talking about the situation. First of all, allegedly R. Kelly, allegedly Aaliyah. It wasn't just R. Kelly allegedly after this girl. Jay-Z, all of them allegedly was swarming around this girl. But I want to ask you a question. How does your mother allow you to go on a travel bus with a bunch of grown men and you are underage girl? Anyway, first of all, allegedly. You understand what I'm saying? How look, and Michael Jackson, rest his soul, how are he gonna have you invite you to come stay at his house, allegedly, and this is that boy that won all that money, allegedly, and you're gonna sleep in the quarters down the hall, but your son is gonna sleep in the bedroom with Michael Jackson. First of all, ain't no man in the mirror my ass. Listen, you know the money, you know the fame, but do you know the man? Hello, come on, let's just do this. All the parents is tricking their kids out. Do you understand what I'm trying to tell you? Y'all don't, come on. Let's stop playing. Let's call a spade a spade. What is up? Let's go all the way back, y'all. Let's stop playing games. Do anybody know what these guys is doing here? We're playing for both teams and losing on both sides. Grown man, it's okay. You see what I'm trying to tell you? But see, you're prostituting your kids out because you got to look at, like, I'm going to give y'all an example here too. I'm going to say this. Look, allegedly. I seen the interview, allegedly. This was Usher. Remember Usher when he was younger? This was Usher's mother doing her thing. Hello, how you doing? Parents be biggest pimps. Yeah, oh yeah, they tricking them out, Rev. That's what's going on. Hey, Flora. They tricking these kids out because what it is, the kids got talent and the parents don't, and that's their way maker. That's their money maker. You know what I mean? And that's what they're doing to get that coin in. They put their kids out there because the kids do have talent, and then they end up getting abused, and then the parents sitting back looking like, it ain't no because you knew what it was because you kept sending your kids. Just like with Usher's mother, no shade. I'm not trying to disrespect nobody. I have to say allegedly because we on YT, but we're going to come out with it. She said that she had, that when they asked her about the allegations with her son now, y'all, not to be rude, with her son, what he said, he told her something happened with him allegedly and P. Diddy. I didn't know that P. Diddy was that much older than Usher, allegedly. Okay. She said that he told her something happened, but they won't say what it is. And she said, I had a good talk with P. Diddy, look, allegedly, and we got things straightened out. So you let your son at 14 go stay with this grown man for a whole year because y'all straighten out something that happened sexually? Are you crazy? You see that how do you straighten that out? How do you straighten that out? And you got to look at all of these kids that we're talking about here that's famous, that have been left alone with our rich and famous people. Do you honestly think that, not to be no disrespect, because I know a lot of people like Beyonce and a lot of our famous people and all these people that we got out here, but do you honestly think even anybody, Lil Wayne, you know about his music, you about his money, you know about his kids, who he been with, who he married, but do you know him? This is all I want to say. Oh, Orlando Brown, we got to talk about that. Orlando Brown and another one that came out. Who is it that they're saying they're trying to call crazy for telling the truth about everything? Raz B. You remember Raz B too? Rob. She says, don't. Orlando Brown. Free call. Yes, 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 bro. Yes, 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 Rob. Didn't even get my started on Beyonce. I'm over her. Oh, and we're gonna talk about Chick. We're gonna ride her because I never really felt her anyway. Yes, that B2K. Now you look at him, Rasby, and then Orlando Brown. Every bit of what they were saying that was happening to them in the industry, everybody called them crazy, which a lot of them got this stuff all on drugs and crack to deal with how they were abused as children anyway, as child stars, and their parents put them with these grown people. Look, allegedly. But everybody kept saying that none of that stuff was true. Now everybody trying to co-sign it now. You get what I'm saying? What happened to the guy from Empire, the one that played Cookies and them youngest son? He coming out saying what happened to him. That's why they blackballed him. Because I was wondering. I know he had some personal problems too that was kind of bad in his real life. But it was still knocked to the corner because they blackballed him because he wouldn't go there and get laid and played with, allegedly. Baby mother. Yes, yes, yes. You say it. You know you talking, Rob. Listen to him. You know what's up, bro. Bring it on. Bring it on. Yes, 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 Rev. Yes, Rev. Yes, Rev. See? See? And this is the stuff I just want to ask you. What do you think? And no disrespect to anybody or nothing. Look at no, and please, and I'm not talking. I promise you, I'm not. This is coming from a good place. What happened to them two twins, to them, Mary Kate and Ashley? Do y'all see what they looking like since they grew up? Let's think about it. What about Michael B. Jordan being canceled? He is such a great actor. Yeah, what happened? I didn't even know he got canceled, and he got it going on. What happened with him? I did not know that, Rob. What happened with him? Because he definitely on point. Uh oh, he said cake heads. Jeez, bro, this is terrible. This, this is terrible. Jeez, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I don't mean to laugh. This is all. This stuff is really crazy. She said, "Look at yes, yes, coke heads. See, see, go. Listen, y'all. Let's get into it. Let's get into that too. What are we really dealing with here? How do we all? And I'm not saying us in general. He said, "Wow, when was this? Yes, the guys who oh no, sir. Lifetime STD because the mother owed him money for drugs. Yep, yep, Rev. And Holly Weird. Yep. Messy. Yeah. And I'm gonna tell you that's terrible. Oh, Rev, that's disgusting. That's disgusting. And I'm telling you, there's a lot going on too because I promise you, we got. Hmm? I'm gonna tell you something. Everybody better stop chasing that money. What's going on with Michael G.B. Unfortunately, yeah, and he's a good actor. I feel bad too. And I'm gonna tell you something. There's a lot. I don't know if y'all remember, but there's a lot that went down because you remember, not to be rude, before Michael B. dated that Lauren, allegedly that Lauren Harvey, allegedly, she already went with P Diddy allegedly and his son. First of all, I don't even know why he would want that girl. I don't even understand because he way better than that anyway. Yeah, this is. You know what? We got some problems here, y'all. And you know what I want to ask you too. People don't pay attention to this, but let's just go back a little bit. What y'all think going on? Honestly, way back. Look, Bobby Brown's gospel special. Remember that? What was it? Bobby Jones? What was it? The gospel special. What is look, allegedly, what is Kirk Franklin doing right now, y'all? What's going what's going on with Kirk Franklin, y'all? Come on, y'all. Let's go all the way back to look, allegedly Quincy Jones. Y'all don't know what's been going on with these guys from back in the days. Clyde Davis. Do y'all see it? He said, no. Said I meant to say who, Rob? like, wait, Mike. Oh, really? See, I didn't know that. I did not know that. I did not know that. What? Oh no. I did not know that. See, this is what I'm trying to tell you. They're playing the game. Look at Mr. Man, Mr. Pond. I like what he's doing his emoji. Oh, he's he hanging out with us and all this craziness we talking about. See, this is the stuff that I'm trying to tell you. All of this stuff right here that we talking about is from Hollywood from years ago because everybody was running behind the fame. And what was his name that did those guys? He said, yep, he got. Dag, that's messed up. You see, something being, sometimes it be a lot of them ain't really negotiate with a lot of that freaky deaky. You understand what I'm saying? Disney show. After this, he got dropped. Yeah, what happened? That he was good. I know who that is too. Wow, that's messed up. I didn't know that happened though. I didn't know he got dropped. That's what I wanted to say too. I noticed that about a lot of this stuff. People ignored this stuff back in the days. There was a lot, and I'm gonna be honest, y'all. Allegedly, back in the days, Clive Davis, Quincy Jones. I'm talking about we're playing for more than one team and ain't winning neither side. All of these people have been doing this stuff from way back, and people ignored it. What do y'all think? What was it? Was it Bobby Jones gospel special? Look, allegedly, I didn't know what was going on with him, and nobody didn't know that. And a lot of he said he is a great actor. Look at he said yes Disney yes I like what he's doing it. Yes, did it for me. That's right. Stephen know what's up. That's right, Stephen. Let us know. Tell us about it. But there's been a lot of stuff going on with Hollywood from back in the days, and a lot of our people have been victimized in Hollywood. I mean, a whole lot. I remember. I'm trying to think of what's the little girl name. We just talked about this too, and they had her. She was a. I keep saying Betty, not Betty Boop. It's another actress that they had, Shirley Temple. Hey, National Park Princess, sweetheart. I was in your live, child. How you doing? Thank you so much for coming in. We is talking a little crazy over here. We getting it in about the Hollywood, and a lot of people don't seem to understand what's really going on with that. But I also know that a lot more stuff came out now than what they would let us know about back in the days. A lot of stuff has been going on with a lot of folks being harmed and people ignoring it, and a lot of heavy duty drugs. A lot of heavy duty drugs too. Oh no, sweetie, it's all good. You know I can't be over here without coming to you. No, babe, I'll drop what I'm doing and come over there and hang out with you. And now you just ended yours too. It don't even matter, sweetie. You rock, I roll. We do it together, sweetie. Thank you so much for saying that, but you don't have to worry about it. Even if 8 or 9 of y'all doing lives and I'm trying to throw down something over here in this little hangout spot I got, I still make sure I make it over to check you out. Let's rock this together, child. We all family and friends. Let's enjoy it. Let's live this thing called life. It's all good. And we just talking about Hollywood. And I keep trying to explain to people like all of the stuff that they're saying now. It's been, she says, I did the thumbs up sell. I guess it's a verse. Oh, I hear you. I hear you, Miss Princess. Thank you so much, lady. You are so sweet. She always good people. Take me around the world. I could just sit here on my computer, cell phone, and she'll bring me on a trip of my life. And I just was in Hong Kong, y'all, with somebody. You know, a couple hours ago, I was in Paris. Y'all know how that go. Yes. But we got a lot of stuff here that people don't mention back. Just like with Shirley Temple. I don't know if anybody's aware of that, and I hate to say it like that. I always have to say it allegedly. But they did a lot of stuff to her. She told her story when she got grown. I don't remember who. I know it seemed like I know that name though, Rev. I seem like I know that name, but I can't get it. I don't know if Steven's in here. Does Steven remember that name? It seemed like I know that name though. He was the definition of Hollywood. Oh boy, here we go with one of them. That's what I keep telling you. This stuff has been going on from way back. Everybody let allegedly Clyde Davis slide under the rug. Allegedly Quincy Jones, all of them. She said, he said, Google them. All of these people had all of this stuff going where they were doing stuff to a lot of childhood actors, women and men, and everybody kept it a secret. A lot of people have been abused, and now It basically, all the masks are coming off more now than ever before. Say it. You know what's up. This is the stuff that I'm talking about that a lot of people don't want to get into all of them stories. All of this stuff that happened to a lot of these childhood people, just like I said before, I'm not saying any of it's right, but that stuff allegedly with R. Kelly, he wasn't the only one that was tripping. A lot of them was. They just didn't get caught. How much we all were together. Yes, yes. Some pound cake. Oh, honey, don't start that. Don't start that. I told you I had started off with a stomach, then it turned to two stomachs, and now I got a fupa that just jumped out of nowhere. But I sure would come and snatch that. It got my mouth watering now. Don't start this. Ooh, that sounds good, child. Ooh, 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 ooh. Yummy. Honey, don't start this. You done messed up now and got the Southern on your name, girl. Who you playing with? Who are you playing with? Not today. Are you serious? Now she done got me in here craving and carrying on. What are you talking about, sweetie? Sweetie, why did she say that? Oh my goodness. Ooh, that would be a perfect dessert right about now. Right about now. But I tell you what, y'all. We got a lot going on out here. Damn, she talking about that cake. Got that on my mind. I just would love to understand what in the heck happened out here with these kids and their parents. I don't understand. I do too. Me too, sweetie. I do too. Yes, look at Miss Quinn. I know that's right. Hey, what's happening, Judy, beautiful lady? How you doing, sissy? What's happening, darling? What is shaking? What's moving? What's rocking? And who is rolling? That's what I'm talking about. What? Say what? What's happening? We talking about the Holly weird, the creeps of the creeps. You know what I mean? Because this is a situation too. Just like, and I'm gonna say there's no disrespect to anybody. We have to keep saying going with allegedly. I know that's right. I know that's right. Park Princess. Taxes are done and sent. Hey, girl, get you're gonna all the work you do year round. You better be doing something, right? I know that's right. I just wanted to ask you guys, and I'm not trying to put no bad tone on it since we all in here chitter chattering. What y'all think? Look, allegedly happened like that to Whitney Houston and her daughter. Allegedly, what happened to them, y'all? What happened? Does anybody know what really happened to them? You know what I mean? Ain't that weird how both of them left this world? They're all that over. Something don't seem right though. There was. He said there was no allegedly. I know. Hey, say it. I just gotta say it. You know what? I love that. Thank you for. Yeah, but I don't. They said there's certain things, and y'all know that they none of the stuff that I'm saying allegedly, but y'all know I gotta say that. You didn't know that when you on here? Defamation of character. You don't remember how you got to watch how you talk with this stuff. I don't know. I'm just saying the guidelines that people told me because I'm not getting paid, so I don't really, I'm just saying though. And I promise you, one of our YouTubers that I know out here, did y'all didn't hear about that YouTuber that Cardi B took to court for running their mouth about her? Y'all didn't hear about that? I can give y'all the story if y'all want. Remember that? She won that case. This is the YouTuber that came kind of big out here in YT, and she came against Cardi B, and Cardi B sued her. And I'm not bragging because I don't care for Cardi B myself, look allegedly, but you have to say that to watch it. This is what I was told now. He said there was no allegedly but Gigi Allen. I know that's right. Ain't no allegedly, to be honest with you, with none of it, but we have to say it allegedly, unfortunately. I told you I don't like to throw a rock and hide my hand, but I like to play by the rules. I hate to have to do that. That's one of the saddest stories ever. Mm-hmm. Oh, I remember. Gigi, you talking about the model? Oh, I think so. Remember, what's her name? Angela Jolie played her. Am I right, Rev? Angela Jolie, if that's who you're talking about, the model. Allegedly, here we go. Yes, it was sad what happened to her. Yes, ma'am. It was terrible, Miss Park. Yeah, you see what I'm trying to say? No shade, but let's keep it. Now I was working. Let me tell you something. I am so glad you said that, Miss Lady, Miss Southern, because I was trying not to have to go there because I could tell you a few things about that. right now, Rev. You talking some good stuff there. Yes, yes, yes. That is sad, Judy. Terrible stuff. Oh, the rocker. I'm thinking about not what's her name. I'm sorry, Rev. What's her name though? That model with that name. Come on, what's her name? And Angela Jolie played her. I'm sorry, Rev. I'm getting it all mixed up. See what I mean? Because so much is going on and then shit. I don't know. I don't remember everything. Yeah, that's what I don't understand with you know, Whitney Houston and her daughter. You know, allegedly what went down with them, and then after that too, the daughter's boyfriend too. Something wasn't right. I know y'all know something wasn't right with that. He said, no, no. I'm sorry, Rev. I was thinking of somebody else because you said with a something, something for life. And that's what I thought of. But I want to, oh my gosh, we got so much going on here. But that was sad the way both of them, and that didn't seem right for both of them to part similar to that. And then all of a sudden the boyfriend's gone too. There's some reason why all three of them that happened to them like that, y'all. I don't know all of it. And I don't believe everything that they're saying, but there's more to it than what people are telling us out here. We caught up. Right. Yes, it is. Yeah, both the same way. Yes, that was horrible. And I wanted to jump back on that too, what you was talking about there, Miss Southern, because that's exactly what I'm trying to talk about. That's why I talk the way I talk, because don't you remember when that person that you just mentioned, Southern, how much trouble she got in from messing with Cardi B. You know what I'm talking about. You know exactly. That's what I'm saying. That's why I keep saying allegedly, because I'm not on here just for the money. You understand? There's nothing wrong with making this a lucrative business, but I really am enjoying because I feel like friendships are priceless. But I tell you, you watch out, you watch what you say about folks, because sometimes, even though it may be true, you have to watch it because it's not you. So you got to watch what you say, unfortunately. You get what I'm trying to tell you? Because people are quick with them defamation of character suits with the heartbeat. You could be getting some food stamps. You say something about the wrong person, they want them too. I ain't being shady. I'm being for real. I'm talking about somebody without a lot of money can get sued by somebody that got Bitcoin because she sued the SHIT out of that woman. And you know what I'm talking about, Southern. You know what I'm talking about. And the thing is, I started, getting, to around some folks that know them folks. And I'm going to tell you, that stuff went down, went down deep. You know what I mean? That stuff went down really deep. And I'm just looking at it for, you know what? To watch what you say. Watch what you say on here, because those people got long arms. And I'm not bragging because I don't really put nobody the value of money over nobody's life. But you know how it is. This is how all of this stuff is able to happen, you guys. No shade. But everything that we're talking about has been covered with money. All of these kids that's been abused has been about money. You get what I'm trying to tell you? So for her, for Cardi B to be able to sue a YouTuber, and I'm not saying in the class, but I'm talking about running your mouth about folks and watching what you say, because I'm not good at doing that. Okay, is suing her too. You see, and guess what? And the thing is too with her, I'm gonna be honest with you, I don't like her. I never really cared for her. I don't like her come up, and she got a whole lot of little secret stuff that she I've been on being able to bring. I would be able to bring her down quite a notch or two if I decide if I wanted to run at it. And see, I didn't know she had anything going with Kevin Hart. She keep on running behind these big and famous people. She gonna be right back broke down again. She said, "Look, allegedly." She said, "Be careful." So I understand. You know what I'm trying to tell you, don't you? Yes. She don't. Did she say? Is she saying princess? Are you saying you don't? Oh, she's talking about that. I don't know if she know her, but she's this national park princess. She's I don't want to call her famous because I can't stand her, and I don't like the way she built things up. You know how she did her, but she's a YouTuber with a all right channel. How about that? Will Smith is over. He is. Look, allegedly he is. Listen. He using the back door, the side door, the attic, Rev, everything. Yes, he is. And him and his wife both are. And I think that, look, allegedly, and I think that was the arrangement of their marriage. And I think what happened was they went into this marriage knowing how both of them are. They both are. And then I think Will got a little bit more than what she wanted him to do out here on the other side. And that's why their relationship has suffered. And look at the condition that their children are in because of how they run their lives. And no disrespect. I promise you, a lot of kids are a product of their environment. And he definitely he's using, you know what I'm saying, you go out the side, the back, the attic, there's a little window on the porch. He going through every door, Rev. Definitely. I would never. I knew this back when he was in the Fresh Prince of Bel Air. I knew this back when he had to file for bankruptcy. Yeah, yes, yeah, definitely, definitely. But I promise you, y'all, I'm not trying to be here like I'm talking sideways and trying to be shady and stuff. But the National Park Princess, this is a woman that's got a if you ever looked it up, you can find her. She's got one of those YouTube channels that go dirty with everybody and everything. And I mean, be honest with you, most of the stuff she talk about is true, but it's the way that she goes about it. You know what I mean? And she goes further than what's illegal, and she ended up getting sued. National Park Princess. But if you look her name up, you'll find her because she's back in business, but she got broke down and came back. Separation. You're right. You're right. Rev, you is a mess. Rev, you, jeez. Rev, you know what? You stop. You is something else. I feel you 130 million%. Yes, yes, he's something else. But yeah, and I tell you, that's why I said I watch it on here because I'm telling you, you'd be surprised. And not to be rude or nothing or trying to act fly, but you'd be surprised who watch you on here. Southern cooks, you got that right. She said, "I never like no." And I'm gonna talk to you about her too. Something about her too. Southern cooks. She said, yeah, she's one of them types like that. And also, she better let you know what door her husband's knocking on besides hers. And I'm not talking about women either. Allegedly, Southern. We're gonna go dig this up real deep because her whole side piece was kicked out. She know, honey. I don't went into it with her. I know what that is. She is a certified and claims innocent. Yes, ma'am. The biggest fraud, fake liar. Yes, yes, absolutely. Being a twinkle. Oh, a Twinkie. You hear that? That was good, Rev. I love the way you worded that, man. You was awesome. Look what he said about what's his name. Oh, I love it. All you need to know about him to tell he's a Twinkie. Man, Rev, I love the way you got these cliches and you put them words together. Yes, sir. I feel it. I feel it. I like it. I love it. You're doing it, bro. But yes, Miss Southern here. What you talking about with this Miss Lady here? Look at Judy laughing her butt off. He said, "Let's not talk." Mail order bright. Oh, don't start that. Let's sip the tea, honey. And when I'm, you know what? What am I doing? What kind of tea? I'm doing some lemon and ginger tea right now. Well, yeah, Miss Southern, yes. Husband is yes. Thank you. He's that, and he also a mail order mail bride. Allegedly, honey, we finna get ready to go. You know what? Who wants to get up on the diving board? Because she's her husband, honey. Let me tell you something. You know what? We're gonna keep it real. What you know what? We're gonna go deep, y'all. We're gonna go into Monique too for a minute here. You know what her husband here, look, I gotta say allegedly, you know that he's already been up with some other guy go team. Yeah, she don't want to say all of that. What's going on? She said, "I'm driving Dr. Pepper tea." Oh, I like that. That's my favorite. Rev. Yes, that's my favorite. If I ever drink sodas, which I don't really hardly drink anymore, but that's my number one favorite right there. Whenever I can indulge is the Dr. Pepper. Look at Judy. Judy getting. I love the emojis, Judy. You know what we talking about, right? Yeah, she said the mail order bride. This is what I'm trying to. Yes. She said I'm drinking plain iced tea. That sounds good to me. Everybody got drinks because we're gonna have to clear our throats. Everybody got drinks because I'm gonna tell you right now. Once again, here we go. Here we go. Southern cooks. That husband of hers. That mail order bride. We know what time that you already know what that's all about. And also, he rolling like Mr. Smith. Let's say that allegedly, but I know for me. You get what I'm saying? She didn't already went and pulled her life apart. Cause see, one thing you don't do is whenever you try to go after somebody else, you better make sure all your T's are crossed and all your I's are dotted. Because when you try to go for somebody, they pull you right along with them. And if you got something you're trying to hide or play, it's about to come down. You understand what I mean? Men's underwear is showing, and women need to pull up their slips. It's going down, and that is the truth. That is the truth. I see the only drinkable sweet tea. Oh yeah, they got McDonald's. I don't know, it was years ago, but McDonald's had a good sweet tea up in there too that I used to get that I used to like, Rev. But yes, that her husband ain't strictly, with her in that way, or on the the opposite team. You know where I'm going with this, Miss Southern. You can pour down the drain. I hear you. I hear you, Rev. Yes, yes, honey, Miss Tasha. That look, allegedly, there's a lot going on with that there with Mr. Honeybee. Mr. Honeybee, he like to get into all kinds of pools, honey. We're gonna keep it real. She know all her stuff came out and it was proven with pictures. They went in on her. You can see them. The street is not. You know what? Let's talk about it, honey. Let me tell you something. I'm so glad you said that because I'm gonna tell you, I don't feel that way with about. Excuse me. I'm sorry to say, Beyonce and Jay Z. Jay Z. I don't feel that way about them either. There's no chemistry. Who was that? Michael Jackson? Was it Lisa Presley? No chemistry. You can tell when those relationships are, look, allegedly are for the streets. You know what I'm talking about? Money, business arrangement. Always talking about how great your relationship is. Straight lying. You know that man, and plus when you play for both teams, you got a different taste in your mouth anytime you want it. Anyway, first of all, and I think here we go. Allegedly, that was a arrangement, and he ain't doing nothing but pimping her anyway, so to speak. Let's get into it. They ain't got no relationship, and I'm so tired. Then when she went and got them teeth done, looking like a donkey. If you're gonna go and get this work done, I keep telling these women with these BBLs and XYZs and Ws, if you're gonna spend the money, you need to really pay for quality. You damn near die half the time when you go and get all this stuff done, and then you don't get it right. What's that? Remember that donkey? Hee haw. Remember that one? What was that from? I forgot that show with that donkey with them teeth. She done went and tried to do that and it messed up. Beyonce is just a modern day Whitney. Yeah, I'm not feeling. I don't feel her because see, Beyonce plays a few games here allegedly. Because one minute she got a halo on, the next minute she got bull ram horns, the next minute you're throwing up Illuminati signs. What a god is that? No disrespect, y'all. Look, allegedly. What that I've been done with her. I wrote her off a long time ago, and she halfway cuckoo cockle any damn way with her game. She tried to pretend like she's all so talented and beautiful, knowing that she got issues, and her and that man business arrangement. I tell you, yes, 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 pimp, pimp, pimping. That's all that is. All those relationships like that is all about business arrangements. These people are not really in love with each other. I don't care if they have 70 kids. It ain't not hard to get in the bed. You understand what I'm saying? Anybody can break down the headboard. You understand what I mean? Takes a couple to build the back. You know what I mean? That ain't hitting on nothing. That ain't none of them relationships to me. I'm sorry. I'm not trying to disrespect nobody. I don't feel that that's a real marriage. And I remember way back when Michael Jackson, allegedly was married to the Presley chick. That wasn't a real marriage either. Whatever game they was playing with that. Come on, y'all. Let's stop acting like just because somebody's got talent that they everything and they all special and they all perfect. All these things are lies. A lot of these situations are lies. And you know what? What I can't stand either, I'm gonna tell you this too, and I don't mean to be disrespectful, but there is a couple that just got married not too long ago, a same-sex couple, and neither one of them don't even seem to know how to parent the child. I don't know what kind of stuff is that, because one of them got like 3, 4 kids, and then this one just had a baby, and it seems like they don't even know how to. They tried to do an interview at the house. Their relationship was off, and the way they was handling the baby wasn't looking right. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. Turner, yes. Oh, damn, Rev, man, we got to talk more, bro. You already know how we get down over here, bro. We got to spill this tea all over. You know what I mean? I'd rather spill the tea than somebody to piss on my shoes. You feel me? Come on now. Oh my goodness. You understand what I'm trying to tell you? And see, that's that cold cop. You see what it is. It's transparent, Talking about. Yes, yes. Tell me how you feel about that. Yes, I'm sorry. No shade. I ain't gonna judge neither one of them. But I don't like the Judy wife or whatever the hell her name is. Excuse me. I'm so sorry. She said, please talk about it. Y'all, jeez. Oh no, sir. Child, listen here. What kind of relationship? Y'all, look here. Come on, come on, come on. I don't care nothing about them. I'm not gonna go into. Okay, she said they are off like the lights. They're off like busted light bulbs. Listen, listen. Oh my goodness, I can't do this. She said, "Wait, you got me so current up right now, Miss Southern." This bottle filled. Oh yes, I know that's right. You're gonna piss in my pool now, man. What you talking about? Yes, yes. She said Judy has it. Yes. Listen to me, straight up. She ain't and tell me is one person in love, fakely, whatever, with the other. I put it this way: Judy ain't in it for the same reasons, and neither one of them don't have a real connection. Look, allegedly, you know what I'm trying to explain to you. The attitude is almost like some kind of control, jealousy, whatever weird kind of stuff. But you can look at them. Listen, we can name a whole bunch of these highly weird relationships that you can tell people are not really in no serious relationship at all. They're not. They're not. You can tell real love. You don't have to act it, and it won't look weird to everybody if you really was together like that. That's what I'm saying. I felt that because I don't know, not to be rude or nothing, but I feel that, um, look, as you call it, a lady of the house, Judy, booty, with all that. We got to talk about these BBLs or these lopsided botch jobs. She says, yes, I feel the same exact way. Southern, I feel the same exact way. I feel that it's a come up, and then I feel that Miss Judy want to run the whole show and boss her around. She said, "But they don't get me." Please do start it up, crank it up, run it, roar the engine up. Yes, yes. Because I feel like did you see how they did that interview with the baby? Neither one of them didn't seem like they knew what to do at all. Anybody with a baby, but that woman there, Judy, ain't she got grown kids or something already? They didn't know, and they was trying to put up a front, but it didn't look right. It didn't look right, and I can tell anytime I've seen them, I've never seen them look like they were a happy couple ever. Started all the way up. They do not look. No, no, no. You know what I'm saying, right? Talking about what is her? I don't even know. Can you say the name, Miss? Miss Southern. It's a. What is she? Is she a rapper? Judy is the wife of a rapper, right? What is their names? What is their names? What is it? I don't know Judy's last name, but her name is is she a rapper? The rap. What kind of music does she play? Yeah. Or is she a judge, a rapper? What was she was a rapper. She was a rapper, and her wife's name is Judy. She said, "What Judy are you talking about?" She says, "Okay. Judy has a pool, but doesn't have a pool." You is crazy. She said she has a pool. You is crazy. She said a pool boy, yes, but doesn't have a pool. Yes. I don't know if you know that couple though. She said Judy has a rapper. Yes, yes. And see, that's the whole thing. I feel like she was trying to get a come up off of her. Here listening, you so crazy. It's see, I gotta get her name right. There, what is the sister name too that was famous too? Look, allegedly the Brat's sister. What was her name? She said, "I got a phone call." She said, "I got a phone call, so I missed out." Let me see. How can I say this? It's a rapper. I got to get it right because her name is Judy too. But we're talking about a rapper. This is a famous rapper that married another female rapper, and her name is Judy. Hey, what's happening? Hey, 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 how you doing, Patty? Thank you so much for coming in, my darling. How are you, sweet pie? What's going on? What's tea? She's a famous well, she's married to a famous rapper. Her name, the lady's name, I don't know her last name, but she's a I guess they said she had a hair care line and she married a rapper. That's famous. I forgot what is the sister's name of the Brat sister's name. I can't think of it. Lisa, she's I don't know if you know her or not, Judy, but she is there's a famous actress named Lisa Ray. Her sister name is Debrat, and Debrat's wife name is Judy. Look, I have to say allegedly when you talk about these people. It's not Judy? Oh, it's Jessica. Why are we calling her? Oh, shoot. Oh,
The brat's wife name is Jessica.
I'm glad you are. Good for you, Patty. I'm glad to hear. Lisa Ray, yes, her sister, because we got somebody in here named Judy. So I hope she don't think we were talking. Gosh, no, she should know better than that. But yeah, Lisa Ray, them are sisters in real life. And what's this deal with them? Because they don't act like family either. Southern, they don't act like family either. look at National Park Princess. This is some crazy stuff because we're talking about the rich and famous. You know what I mean? People that are just like you and I, and they hide behind fame and money. She said I meant. Okay, Rev. Okay. Oh, she's done. You know what? You saying that right? Definitely. Southern Cooks. I never. You know what? And I'm gonna talk to you. We gotta talk about this Southern Cooks because she ain't never been well either. She tried to think she was looking so good that that's all that was popping. She said, "You talk about you? No, no. Oh gosh, I hope she ever thought that. No way, no way." She said, "I know it wasn't you." That's what I'm talking about. No, no, we're talking about child. You shouldn't. Thank God, no, Judy ever. Oh no, 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 no. And I want you, if you ever, you'll see the weirdness in with this couple that we're talking about. But and my family member is telling me that the lady's name ain't even Judy. Are we sure?
It's Jessica.
My, oh,
It's Jessica.
Southern Cooks. My family member is saying that Brat's wife name is not even Judy. That is Jessica. I have to say allegedly because we're on here, but yeah. She just looked it up and she said that the lady's name is Jessica, not Judy, by the way. And oh, I know Miss Judy, you know we would never do nothing like that to you, sister. He said, I'm just stirring the stink pot. LOL. You is Brad, you know what? We got to talk. You know what you is something else. I mean, I knew we connected something here. Damn, Rev, I feel you so much, man. He said, I'm just stirring the stink pot. And her name, we've been saying the name wrong from what I'm looking at. Southern Tea, the name is Jessica. And I'm gonna tell you something too, not to be disrespectful, but these women, y'all listen, and no disrespect to anybody. You know, any of us as people in the world don't even want to get surgery. We don't even want a root canal. We don't want our teeth pulled. You know, people dealing with cancer and medical issues, and these women are spending all this money getting this surgery and coming off the table damn near dead and looking like they got damn two basketballs in a pillowcase back there. I'm still here, y'all. I'm gonna find my pork chop. Oh, it sounds good to me, honey. You throw me one in there, please. Yes, she said yes, Jessica. We've been saying Judy all along. This is a famous not R&B, a famous rapper. Debrat, her wife's name is Jessica, not Judy. Thank you, Lord. I'm sorry about that. We had the name wrong anyway, Judy. Yeah, we messed up, y'all. She said the BBLs are out of control. Honey, let me tell you something. Listen, botch, and more botch. And they had already started getting messed up with the damn implants. And then now we're going into the nose, the lips. All these people are taking the chance of dying. Taking a chance of dying. And to be honest with you, no disrespect. Now, I remember back in the days when people used to have these surgeries, and I work for a short time surgery clinic. Brutal stuff. That's what I'm saying. I know some people, and I hear you, National Park Princess, and I promise you, I know some people that really had to have surgery because they had a deviated septum, and they really needed that because of breathing issues. I know a lot of people with different, the way they were born, their genes and aging, sometimes their eyelids may start drooping where they can't see, and I'm dead up serious, I ain't making no joke, and they have had to have surgery, but a lot of this, no, sir. Killing people who are having, yes, and the thing is, all of that, just think about it for any of us. When you're getting all of these things done like this, these BBLs and these these implants, what are you doing it for though? I'm just saying, is it really to feel better about yourself, or are you worried about your sex appeal? Think about it. Yes, ma'am. Yes, yes, yes. Southern Cooks. Amen, sister. Yes, yes, yes. Stop. I don't blame you, National Park Princess. I had a job that I had to leave too because I didn't like what they were doing there. I'm 55. Oh, Rev. I hope not, but I hope not. But you know what? When you got to do something like, if you feel like that, like I said, I know a lot of people that's struggling with deviated septums where they need it for breathing. I know a lot of people have to get certain lifts on their face because their chin is sagging way too low in an unhealthy way. I got a friend right now that's got a problem with the skin under their neck, and it's starting to rash and get raw under there. So they're going to get something done. You're a mess. There's sex appeal. I'm sorry, but I'm sorry, Patty. I'm sorry, Patty. But just be honest. Why, not to be rude, why would I need bigger bust or bigger bum? Why? If it ain't a sexual, you know what I mean? What else is it? Because half the time, if you got this husband, you done been with him and had 3 or 4 kids, he'd already seen it. You know what I mean? So why would you get, I'm sorry, Patty. Why would they get it though? Why would they get it? Because you ever notice that when they get this work done, how they start dressing? Think about it. Patty is something else. I love you, girl. I know exactly what you mean. And you know what? I'm going to be honest with you. I have to look at it both ways too. I understand exactly what you mean, National Park Princess. I'm letting it go all the way to the left. You understand? I told you I started off with the stomach. Now I got 2 of them, and then the fupa popped up somewhere in there. And it's going to stay there. I'm sorry. You're right. You got me hollering. I'm sorry, Patty. Because it ain't. What else would you need bigger breasts for? What is it going to do? Be honest. Is it going to pay your mortgage? Put food in the refrigerator? Well, I guess if you're using it in that kind of way, I guess so. They got that pole out there. They got these clubs. Maybe that's it. But I don't see it helping like in a regular way. Yes, it has to be. But Patty, I promise you, this is scary. It is, he said. Our faces where they are. You're right, Rev. I don't understand that. I'm probably look at Miss Quinn. You was crazy. Look at Miss Quinn. Her day ain't gonna sell. Just saying, Julie, kind. Work, oh, hey. I'm telling you, and I'm gonna be honest with you, Rev. I hope that it doesn't have to be that for you, but I promise you, I know like what you're describing. A lot of people are feeling like that. I promise you. I know exactly what you're talking about in that kind of area. I mean, you look handsome to me, and I'm not being fresh because I know you're married, but you're a handsome man to me. But you know what you like and what you need and what you want. And a lot of people they get certain surgery. Sometimes it is medical for real. You know what I mean, Rev? A lot of that's medical because, like I said, I had somebody that I knew that had to get they had to do an eye lift because their eyelids, literally the top from under the brow was covered, coming all the way down to their bottom lids, and they basically could not see. She said, "I don't know why people are trying to reconstruct your body. This guy is not plastic." Oh yeah, he ain't pleased. That's right, he ain't pleased, Patty. And I promise you one thing I can honestly say. I know some people that I know that need it medically. I promise you that. No shade. I'm not disrespecting nobody because there's a lot of people that needed certain surgeries. Like I said, I have a friend right now, and her chin has got so bad that it was like a turkey gobbling. I'm not talking bad. This is how she described it. And it started getting so much meat and fat in it that it started to hang down and kind of cover up the back part of her throat area, and she's having problems with the skin being raw and irritated, and they're thinking about doing surgery to fix that for a medical reason. And just like with Rev, I don't know if he was joking or not, but if he felt that way, like I said, I think he's a handsome man, but you know what's best for you, that's going to work for you. Because I know so many people that are having problems, especially around their eyes and with their necks. They're having a lot of problems because it then got so bad that, because I know, and not to be disrespectful, I'm going to say this, and I don't want to disrespect no women in the house. And I understand doing surgery. That's it, Patty. That's it, Patty. Yeah, that's it for medical purposes. See, but they messed that up though. And you see what I mean? They messed that up. I promise you. That used to be a thing that they got for medical, and now people are sexualizing it, y'all. I'm sorry, sex appeal. Say it. We got to be honest with it. It's the truth about what it is. I promise you. I promise you. And I honestly can say this, that I know a lot of us women that are, no disrespect, that are bigger busted women. They looked at the nice and all right throughout your years. And some of us is hanging like cow udders when we take their bra off. I have to tell the truth. Come on. But I ain't running. Who running for any surgery? Different. That's right. That's what I'm talking. See, that's what we talking about. That's what I'm trying to say. National Park Princess. What I knew of were people that were getting it from medical. It's not the same anymore. If you're going to get it to get a bigger bosom or a bigger back door, what is that other than for what? Think about it. What is it? And then you can tell what they did it for because they started wearing certain kind of clothes to exploit it. And no disrespect, these women are not, these people are not doing surgery anymore for medical. They're doing it out here for the world, for the streets. Do you understand what I'm saying? I know some woman, and I'm not disrespecting nobody because that ain't my business. I ain't trying to judge nobody. But she went, I think at 55. She's older than that now, but she went at the age of 55 to get surgery so that she can become a stripper. And that was her purpose, to enhance her attributes to get that coin. Kardashian. It's you know what? Damn, you're so stupid, Quinn. Quinn, that's they got a package named that the Kardashian kit. Look, allegedly. We're gonna go there. Don't start with these fake pecs. Come on, there's abs. Come on, you brought it up. Thank you, National Park Princess, because I kept wanting to say it and it kept going further back. They're doing the pack, the abs, the pecs. Come on. You know what it is. She said my niece had surgery. Yes, I've been there. I know that. Say it, Patty. Stretching her back. She had. Yes, we know what that is, Patty. I know what that is. I promise you, I can write the book on that. I know what you're talking about, Patty. See how we saying medical. And just like National Park Princess says, these men are doing it just as much as the women. And they are. It's about vanity. It's about vanity. And I'm sorry that your niece had to do that, but I'm telling you, if you get them like that and they too big, Patty, if you don't get them cut down, you'll end up in the wheelchair. I promise you. She did the right thing. I know what that is. I promise you. I can prove that. Definitely. Front, back, side. You do something to your eyes, your nose. Yes, he says calf inserts. Yes, and yes. National Park Princess. Yes. Yep, getting their calves done, their muscles. I've been watching a lot of men too getting their cheeks done. Yeah, that reduction is needed though, Patty and National Park Princess, because I promise you, I know what that's like. The situation has been the damn spine was curving like a candy cane because the breast was pulling them so forward of being so heavy, and then it was messing with the disc in their lower back. Amen, Patty. I'm glad she got that because she deserved it, because she would have been in the chair. I'm telling you. Did well, yes, ma'am. That's what you Patty. And I'm dead up serious. I know that surgery. I promise you. I can show you. I know that surgery. And if you don't get that taken care of, you're in big trouble. Because I know somebody that was 103 pounds soaking wet, and they had to have the surgery because their breasts weighed 10 pounds apiece, and they were anytime they leaned over, they almost tumbled over and fell because it was that serious. You know what I mean? So that is needed. Medical procedure. Yes, it is, ma'am. Yes, it is. And a lot of women too, men too, that go through cancer and stuff have to have those kind of surgeries. So that is definitely a medical purpose. And like she said too, a lot of men are getting the surgery where they want the liposuction because they got that big old pot belly. And they want the surgery just like with the women. They want a new navel and firm, and then they want something done to their pecs and abs. They're getting their calves done, their muscles done. A lot of men are doing a lot of lip ejections as well. A lot of men are getting their nose redefined, cheek implants, forehead, ankle, booty crack. No, so let me stop. But y'all know what I'm talking about. And you know what? What surgeries don't they do these days out here? These doctors is making their money. And did y'all ever hear? And I'm not talking this negative, but did y'all ever hear about that YouTuber, the one that had the three kids that had that went to get a mommy makeover and didn't make it? Did y'all ever hear about her? She's got her boyfriend is he be on, I think it's with Nick Cannon. No, I have to say allegedly on Wild 'N Out. Allegedly she didn't make it. That was horrible, and that wasn't her first rodeo either. She went back in for a mommy makeover after her last child, but she had had many surgeries and it didn't work out. Yes, ma'am. Yes, Miss Quinn. Yes. That was horrible. But you know, she had started getting a lot of those surgeries, and I felt bad for her because she was a pretty lady. So, you know, no judgment there. I'm just saying in general. She went in, and this time it didn't work out. Yes, ma'am. That's who I was talking about. I couldn't remember his name, but yes. That was horrible. She had just had that last child not too long ago, too. And I'm going to tell y'all something, too. Do y'all remember, ladies, Phyllis Dillis and Elizabeth Taylor with all them surgeries? No disrespect, because I know they're not here. I liked them particular actresses. But do you see how they started looking? Because you know, whenever, no disrespect now, but we're talking about a lot of unnecessary surgeries. You know what it looks like when age kicks in, right? So I could, I'm just looking at a woman. You could be 50 years old, right? And you go and get implants to make it look like you 22, right? But after your skin and stuff around that start age and your real DNA, your real cells kick in, that stuff starts falling apart. And I know y'all understand what I'm talking about. Just think about Phyllis Dillis and Elizabeth Taylor, how they started getting all them surgeries and how they faced Joan Rivers. Damn, oh girl, you better get out of here from Miss Quinn. Look like, yes, the Joker after. Damn, Miss Quinn, you know what? I'm not gonna do this with you, girl. Don't. You got me. I can't even stand upright. Girl, what did you talking about? Miss Quinn, you ain't nothing, girl. You know what? Shit. Stop. You gonna get it, Quinn. You better stop. Did you see how the surgeries is messing them up? But do you see how too they done got them surgeries and they done age? Yes, it is sad. They done age themselves further along because you got to remember. Just think about it, y'all. Just for real. And I'm not trying to bug out, but just think about it. If you know what age does for you, right? You know that aging is not just our skin. Wait, what did she say? No lie, straight up. Word. Hell out me. I couldn't look at the woman. Yeah, it was horrible. Look at that orange one in the middle, Quinn. That's terrible what you're doing there, girl. She messed herself up. She said, but in the kitchen, I hear you, Patty. They messed themselves up because you just think about it. Look at it now, y'all, and not being rude. You know, we all know what aging looks like. We all know how your skin gets, how your hair gets, your boobs, your butt, your this to that. We know what it looked like. So you imagine when you start getting 55 and 60 years old and you going to get implants that look like a girl that's 22 years old. How long do you think your 55-year-old body going to be able to hold that up before the gravity kicks in? No matter what implants and what tightening and what skin removal, how long do you think that's going to go down before that fails or start going south? You can't hold it up because your body is not made for that capacity. You're done. It's your time is up. She says, I've been listening there. I know that's right, sister. Say it. Say it. 65 with 23-year-old boobs, yes. And holding it up with what? Holding them 23-year-old boobs up. What are you holding on up with? You know that brings you down and that ages you more. Anytime you go against what God has created, first of all, it goes down. It goes down bad. She says, look at Madonna. Don't do that. We got to talk about share. Let's do share. Please, Miss Quinn. Somebody do share. Help me with share. Share. Yes, share. Yes, share. We're talking about the facelifts and stuff. It's not funny. I'm sorry. Okay, I can't do this, y'all. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, y'all. Plastic surgery. Yes. Madonna was naturally. They all were. They will fall apart. Yes, little Kim. Oh no. Miss, listen. Don't start this Southern. Y'all, wait. Ooh, wait. And I wanted to ask y'all too, just like that Kim Kardashian look allegedly package that you asked for. What about that look, that Joker look? Because little Kim had that too allegedly. Looks like something from that. She said Cher looks like something from the Addams Family. Oh, she said Cher looks like something from the Addams Family. Oh shit.
That wasn't her.
That's what. Look! I'm talking to somebody. Y'all, listen. I'm talking to somebody here that's very young in the room with me, and she said that wasn't Cher that played in the Addams Family. Now this is young and thinking that, y'all, for real. No, that wasn't Cher. No, that was somebody else looking like. You see what I'm saying? She said now she looks like a cat. Yes. Look, she's looking it up. The family member young. Oh, she said she looks like the woman who plays her. Who's that, Morticia? Yeah, actually, Morticia is looking better. She said, Kim looks like a Siamese cat. Oh! You are Southern cook. And she does. And I'm sorry, y'all. I'm sorry. And she does. You went here and messed... Say it. You messed yourself up. You women are more worried about what you look like for who? She does, yes. Listen, they and I'm telling you, that surgery, the little Kim, y'all, look allegedly was horrible. She was a nice, natural looking woman. I promise you, y'all, we got to talk about it. And you know what I want to ask you too? What kind of surgeon and these people, when they come out of surgery, how can they possibly be happy when their faces and stuff and bodies are distorted? Looks like, oh no, she didn't. She said Madonna looks like Jigsaw. Oh no, I gotta go. I can't. I want to run upside the wall. Southern cooks, do not know. I couldn't figure out who to give her to look like, and now you made it perfectly clear. Oh, she said the real. Oh my gosh, she said Jigsaw from the movie Saw. You girl, I'm gonna knock you. Oh no. Oh wow. Oh, John, you know what? I'm about to cold cock y'all up in this building. Surgeons are blind or something. And you know what? And what I don't understand is with these women, damn, you nailed that one though, the Jigsaw. I could never put somebody to her Southern cooks. I could never put somebody to her. And I want to ask y'all a question. Look at Judy. You know Judy. She said Yes, yes, yes. Issue. With many women. Yes, once they start, it is hard to stop. And you know what? I'm gonna be honest, because I had to laugh, and I'm sorry, I'm gonna keep it real, because some of it is a good laughing, and then there is a mental health component to this National Park Princess too, for real. Because it be just like with Michael Jackson, it becomes addictive, and I promise you, some of it is sexual. No disrespect. I'm not trying to be rude, but there is a lot of mental health, and like you said, it becomes very addictive. But also, some of these women are doing this for sexual to sexualize themselves. And I promise you, I know I can give you 10 women right now that I know personally that's indulged in this for sexual reasons, and they make it perfectly clear. They've made it clear even when they put in, to get the surgery. They've said to the doctors, "This is because, oh, I'm going to be a stripper." No disrespect, y'all, for real. One, yep, yep. With the tattoos, they go back and back. Yes, ma'am. They can't get enough. Then they look like a map. I'm serious. I'm sorry to say it. They keep getting them tattoos, then they look like a map. Yes, they do, Judy. You saying that right? Tell them to sit there. Oh, yes, yes, yes. And you know what? I don't think. Yes, you're right, Miss Quinn. I don't think they listen to nobody walking around like that. Yes, it has, because the people, the tattoos, they look like maps, and it's not and I promise you there is some funny stuff to it, because we're looking at it, and I promise you, I know, Miss National Park Prisoners, you touch base really seriously. A lot of that is a mental health concern, body dysmorphia. I know exactly what that is, but I know also, I promise you, plenty of women that want it for the sexualized part of it as well. She said walking around like froze over. Yes, like held them froze over. You saying that right? You saying that right, Miss Quinn? Ooh, child. One of my nieces had around 20 some. Oh boy, is she doing it? Oh boy, oh boy, yeah, yeah. Some people get addicted to it. And those tattoos, they seem to get bigger and bigger, and a lot of people start off getting a little one, on their inner wrist. Then they want a bigger one. Then they start mapping out. She said arms, legs, and stomach, back. Yep. Some of them go all the way in. They look like a map. And I'm not saying, because the art is beautiful, but it's just, it gets to be addictive, and then you want more and more and more. And I know what that's like, Judy, because I got quite a few people that I know that's doing the same exact thing. They start off with a certain amount, and then they go all the way in. And some of it, honestly, with the tattoos, some of it is people get the addiction, and some people love it. They feel like they're artwork, and they're proud of it. And each tattoo they have that tells a magnificent story about what they got it for and what it means. She says, and add different things. Yes, and they keep going, and that's what it is. Just like National Park Princess said, some people have it becomes a mental health addiction. And some of it is for certain reasons at first, and it become addictive. And just like with the tattoos, a lot of people like to express this stuff. What about piercings? Have y'all seen how a lot of people go in on a piercing? And I don't mean to disrespect anybody, but they're offing themselves with some of this stuff with the surgeries. I know that, and like tattoo, they keep saying tattoo is to express their art and tell a story about, like how you get a country singer that'll tell you, he'll write a song about his life. That's it. That's what a lot of them say tattoos express for them. But I promise you, I definitely know a lot of people that this is about, and I can tell you, I can have some come in and let them talk on a video here with me in the live and tell you that, no, honey, I decided I'm going to be a stripper. I'm about to get it in. I'm about to get my work done. I'm about to turn up. I'm about to get my money. I'm telling you, yes. Yes, the piercings too. Yeah, yeah. And some of that stuff is real serious. You know how people get the big ears? That the ears, and no disrespect to nobody, because what I'm doing is I'm keeping it real. We're not judging nobody. We're calling it out. We're talking. Some of them get them big piercing in their ears, and your ears are damaged for life. You can never. There's a guy that went and got his fixed surgery, and some of them, they have stretched the skin out so far that it can't be fixed again. I know some people that they told them that they have to take some flesh from somewhere else to fix that big gauge that they had the size of a bracelet. you know what I mean, inserted for their ears to be bigger like that. So there's a lot of people that do it for different reasons, but I promise you, the majority of the folk that I know, and I'm gonna be honest, I'm not talking about back in the days, like really back in the days when I knew people was getting surgeries. It was early, and I'm not bragging or trying to be weird. I'm going back maybe shoot, about 10, 20, no, I'll say about a good 20 years back. I remember people only had surgery because, nobody wanted surgery unless it was medical. That's right. That's right. That's right. Yeah, Judy. I like the way she said to each their own. Not for me though. I know that's right. That's what I'm saying. We just talking about it. You know what it is? Cause honey, listen, we can't go that far. We gotta watch what we doing now. I ain't saying it because they feel they grown. That's their body. They do what they want. I get it. But I promise you, I remember about a good 20 years back that there were several people that went and got surgery, and I promise you, it was straight up medical. All the people I know, you know what I'm saying? It was medical because they had cancer, they had broken their nose and deviated septums and couldn't breathe properly no more. Something was disfigured about their face and they had to wait and get the surgery to fix it because they was in a car accident. I'm being honest, and there's a few that got their nose a little chiseled a little bit because they felt their nose was too big or too small. Yeah, but the majority of people, it was for medical. But I promise you, the majority of these women that I've been knowing is getting these surgeries. I'm not talking about the medical. I'm talking about the sexualized surgeries. Are doing it to look a certain way in a sexual manner. And I mean, there's nothing wrong. It's their business. It's their body. But I feel sorry that you have to reach that high up with short arms in your life to worry about what somebody cares about what you look like, how big your breast is, because you put your soul down. You know what I mean? Because I remember people used to get surgeries and at least try to make it look normal. Yeah, because see, that's the damn. You say, oh my gosh, Southern cooks, you were saying that right, because you know what? These people are trying to achieve something for a look that ain't who they are. You understand what I'm saying? They're looking for something that's not conducive. You get what I mean? They are looking for something that's not them. And that's the problem. These doctors are selling you a dream. And you know what I don't understand though too with these women, and no disrespect, because there's a lot of men and women both, but we getting in it. How come they keep letting these surgeons work on them when they know that they messed them up like that? Why would you keep going back? You know that does not look right though. You know that does not look right. I don't care who's saying what, where, why. You know when you're not looking right. Because if it was right, you wouldn't take your ass back to get it. Trying to tell about you going to get it fixed. You knew when you came out that you went further from who you were. Just like with little Kim, what was she trying to do? Look, allegedly, what was she trying to do with herself though? What was she trying to do? That is not her natural bone structure or how her face is supposed to look. I know when you get surgery, you're supposed to look like the better you instead of turning into looking like anything like the Joker. And and we laughing and stuff, but it is crazy looking and funny in some ways because you laugh like, damn, are they crazy? You look foolish. And it's not to make fun of people, especially if it's a mental health disorder behind what they're doing, but at the same time, we get it how we live. You know what I'm saying? No shade. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna cross all our T's and dot all our I's. We have to be real. You're paying for something that ain't supposed to be for you. It's sad though too, because it is mental health, and that's what happened, y'all, to Michael Jackson too. And look what ended up happening with him. Many of those surgeons are just doing it for money. Yes, ma'am, Miss Park. Take advantage of people who body image. Yes, with body image issues. You got that right. You got that right. You got that right. Oh, God bless you, Judy, and thank you so much. Oh, thank you so much, Judy. I'm glad you got the understanding of what we was talking about. We had the name wrong any daggone way. And if you ever get a chance, you can look up them women we were talking about. The brat. Oh, yeah, it's all about money for them. Yeah, manipulate them into doing more. Yes, they do. And I'm going to tell you, Miss Park, I'm going to tell you that. She said they have a zero ethnic. That's right. And I'm going to tell you, Miss, you're right about that National Park Princess. And I feel you Southern cooks. Yes, ma'am. And Miss Park Princess, it goes a little bit like this. You'll come in and say you want to get your breast done. And they'll tell you, well, we're doing a bonus. Chin and breast. Chin and breast this month. Honey, let's say it. Chin and breast. And these women are jumping and flipping all through hoops, y'all. Because you went in there to get your chin done, and now they done talk you into getting the triple A breasts. And you're like, well, wait a minute, I'm a double D, yeah, but we got to make them small first, and then we'll put the implant. Okay, okay. I'm just messing around, y'all, but it's true, though. It's true. They're able to manipulate you. Yes, they are. Yes, they are. They sure did. This is a joke, y'all. Y'all know this for these doctors. They don't care. They want the money. I can be a plastic surgeon because I have to tell people the truth. Yes, that's what they need to start doing. Yes, yes, they need to start doing that definitely. These doctors have to account for changing for yes for money. Yes, Patty. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am, Patty. You got that right, and that's scary too. Yeah, you're damn right. Oh my gosh. You know what? You got me my chest and stuff. My stomach's hurting, Miss Southern Cooks. You are so right. Because this is what I don't understand. Just like I don't know if y'all ever I hope I remember what it looked like. But they had this girl, I mean, I hope I remember exactly what this commercial's like. I'll just give you an example. This girl's looking all cute and dressed up and then her lights go out. What does that mean? You understand what I'm saying? What does that mean? Just like I keep saying to people too when we have, all these, she says, I'm financing houses or cars, not my but yeah, and the thing is, you know what I mean? Long as you can take a dump and you fine, you should be glad about that because a lot of people have that bag. You know what I mean? Unfortunately, this is why I keep saying, what part of the butt you worried about? If you healthy and you got no Crohn's disease and none of that, that's what you should be worried about. And I'm not making a joke. I'm talking about for real. Who does that? They do. So it ain't no question of who does that. I just wanted to say that. But keep it real. What are we working with? You're going down like a clown. It's a problem, and a lot of stuff too. I'm not gonna lie. People are really, unfortunately, emotionally unbalanced, and they don't like themselves. And then there's some women that think they're cute because I promise you, allegedly, all that stuff Kim doing, Kim gone. Y'all already know that. I don't care for her either. Y'all already know who I'm talking about. I don't care for her either. She set that mark for that, and every woman come in copying her, and not to be disrespectful, all of them get so. I don't think, not to be rude, I don't know. I don't think like Beyonce did anything like that. I'm not sure because I don't follow her enough to know. But I feel like Miss Nikki and all them, a few of them chicks like that, they don't went and got surgeries, and they can't even hold the butt up that they got. And if you would see the stuff that's happening to them medically that they don't want us to know about from getting all these surgeries, is life threatening. It's life threatening. And then they don't think enough about their children and stuff when they go up under these knives or their lives or how they're going to affect their family members because they're too caught up in the sickness of it. She says, like a Twilight Zone movie, everyone wants to look like Kim. Yes. And don't y'all remember that Twilight Zone movie when she kept saying they was trying to fix her face? And when they showed her, and then they showed what the doctors and nurses look like, I remember that episode too of Twilight Zone. I don't know if all y'all seen that, but that was very interesting. That was very interesting because a lot of them, they looked at like, in no disrespect, they looked at like fish. And she just looked at like, a woman. She said, I definitely can be. Yes, it definitely can be life threatening. And I know what you're talking about, Miss Park Princess, because I've been on, the other side of people that's had those procedures done where they leave, from the plastic surgeon office. Yes, the pigs. Yes, that's what I meant. Yes, ma'am. Why did I say fish? Oh my goodness. That was a good one. That was a good Twilight Zone. But you are right, Miss Princess, because I'd have been on the other side when a person is already processed through, the surgery, and then they go to these recovery houses, and then they go back to get checked, and then after the doctor clears them, and then they end up in the emergency room, you know, 3 or 4 days after that on the damn ventilator, and we bringing them back to life. Hello, Joel and Spike, how you doing? Thank you so much for stopping in. What's happening? We are talking about all of the surgeries in Hollywood. We are talking about bodies issues and people that are not happy with themselves and getting all these surgeries, men and women alike. Getting surgeries because they're so caught up and addicted to it. They don't like themselves, and it goes on and on and on. And it's a shame too because all of them different folks, and just not to be rude or nothing, but do y'all see, I hate to say it, but this allegedly, what they got out here for that weight loss is supposed to be for diabetics. Yes, that's what happened to Joan Rivers. Yes, ma'am, National Park Princess. Yes, that was horrible too, because she had done good with her career and her age. She did good to get that far. I don't know why she would risk that and still at her age, other than it being some type of mental issue and worried about your looks. But I know that this is like a thing too that these surgeons too don't seem to care to lose weight. I know that's right, honey. Let me tell you, you mess around here, end up somewhere dead, experimenting and playing around. Because I know they got some stuff that that they all taking here, and I know y'all seen it. And no disrespect, but allegedly, Khloe Kardashian allegedly. Do y'all see what she's looking like? She's not even keeping the right amount of weight on her to go with her height. See, you got to keep all that in considerations. And like he said, shit, listen, it's a problem. Going too extreme to lose it. No, I know, and so am I. I promise you, so am I. But what these people are doing, they're going into a quick, fast situation. People are starving themselves. And what I'm trying to figure out, because a lot of these people are just looking in the mirror at themselves and unhappy. Like, oh, yes, 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 yes. Dang, child, yes. Ooh, Southern cooks. From the He-Man. Yes, it is the truth, though. What happened to her, though? She looks like now, she is bad. She done got so bad that you can look at her and tell, because of her height, the weight. I don't even know if she's probably damn near what, 120 pounds now. I'm serious, Southern Cook. She has went into struggling, trying so hard to do what, and I think that with her, you know what, I'm gonna be honest, y'all, no disrespect, and I don't like to judge anybody, but I think the whole family has mental health issues as well overall, and I'm not making fun of that, so I don't want people to come at me, you know what I mean, in certain sectors and stuff, because I know what all that mental health stuff is like, so I'm not even going to try to play nobody, but a lot of that family is messed up. You can tell when you break them down and look at them for what it's worth, you can tell something is wrong. Also, I want to say too, and please, and I know this might be sad, I don't like to judge anybody in their parenting, but none of them women seem to really be attached properly to their kids out of those sisters. The kids are more like objects. The only sister that seems like she might be a little bit more closer to parenting her kids is the one named Courtney. Okay, the one named Courtney, but the problem is with her is that she just feels like she can give them everything. She looks like she's really sick. She is. She is Southern Cooks. And I feel like with those sisters, I feel like that one named Courtney, look, allegedly is really into her kids, but she thinks is the material thing is the biggest type of love. And all the other ones, they don't know how to act when you see them with their kids. No, no, no. She said, well, she is too grown. I'm so sick of her. I'm so, you know what? I promise you, and that's sad to say that about a child, but she's popping way out of car. It's going to be a big problem with her already. It's already started. She said when was the mental health issue with the body image, they don't see what we see. They can be thick, thin, and all that. We see us. Yep, that is what it is. That's a problem. Exactly. That's what I'm saying. I know that with all of these bodies, it's body misfortune. It's a problem because a lot of people, like you said, they're not just doing these surgeries just about being cute, which a lot of them are. But it's body dysmorphia as well too, because of the fact that, like you saying, Park Princess, they're looking at they could be slim and they see somebody 400 pounds in front of them, and it's sad. It's because it is a mental health issue as well, and some of them because of that. Because I have, and I'm not making fun of anybody either, because I have a girl that I know, her daughter lost her pet. The little girl was only 6 years old and she started starving herself. They had to put her, on a feeding tube. So that ain't no joke, because that's how she started. She got upset mentally about losing her pet, and then she started finding problems with herself at the age of 6. So I know what that's like, National Park Princess. And it was a mess. It was hard. Still is. The girl still is going through it. Dead or alive, they had that song right around the same more plastic surgery than Michael Jackson. He passed away from all the surgeries. Yep. Spike, yes, Joel and Spike, yes, we talk about it. Yes, I know what you're talking about. Yes, opening the door to hell, just like Joan Rivers. Yes, Yes. I think because of the environment, yes, and a certain image, and to get scripts and jobs. But Ms. Princess, you are making a very valid point of view, because I know a lot of people, even with me, I look at myself and say some stuff. And I'm glad that it hasn't become a mental health issue. But if you keep doing it, sometimes it can become a mental health issue. You know what I mean? Because you're not seeing what's really in front of you visually. It's how your mind plays tricks on you. You know what I mean? And that environment, Hollywood, and trying to be famous. And if you're too fat, you can't get a role. If your teeth too yellow, or your hair ain't looking right, I mean, it goes on and on. Unfortunately, it goes on and on like that. And like you said, a lot of people, it's mental health for them. We got a lot of people that are in it for the style, the fashion, the moment, the move, the chill, the look good. You know what I mean? Because I've even put on jeans and stuff myself and be like, "Dang, my butt ain't like it don't even look like." Hey, that's too damn bad, and that's just what I say and keep it moving. And that's it. Because if you start doing anything too much that you can't handle mentally, emotionally, you start putting yourself, because you know that all of us live with some kind of criticism of ourselves. I don't care if you got somebody that always acted conceited, like somebody back in high school, or somebody from work that acted conceited. We all have our areas of concern that sometimes we get a little pestering with ourselves about. Even it could be your hair. I got this part of my hair that never lays down. I got to put a chunk of gel in. I can't stand it. You know what I'm talking about. You know what I'm talking about. And I've had times that I was disgusted with trying to do something. I had to cut all my hair off. I'm being honest with you. I'm being honest with you. I've had times where I got mad because I wanted to, you're trying to lay back on the bed to get your jeans zipped up, and then you finally got them zipped up just to stand up and bust your zipper, and then have the part with the button about to cut off your circulation and split your stomach into two. So I know. And that becomes mental to a certain extent. It does, I promise you. I ain't even playing no games. It's humans to have, yes, about how they look. And I think a lot of it is sometimes we want too much, and we don't appreciate what we should appreciate. A lot of us, in certain cases, we want what we want, and sometimes we get too far past it, because like I said, everything ain't for everybody. When you put on your clothes, you be like, you know what, that girl that had that shirt on, or that model, or the other girls, if my chest was just a little bit bigger, or ooh, my jeans that's so flat in the back, or too bumpy. It could be a whole lot of this and that, and it's human, and to be human is to be flawed, and that's natural. But a lot of people take that into a mental health disorder, and I'm telling you that anorexic and bulimic. Listen, let me tell you, I know that what that is, man. And let me tell you something. Some folks don't make it back from that either. Yes, absolutely, absolutely, absolutely. You're right about that. Yes, and you're right about that. You're saying that right. They want a quick fix. And that's what, when you get that quick fix, it falls apart just as fast as you got it. That's why I said don't build your house on sand. That's why I always say don't build your house on sand, because that is positively exactly what it is, National Princess. It's sad, but it's true. You know what I mean? And sometimes what's the problem too with us is that, like you said, the fast fix, and sometimes it's people always wanting their way about different stuff that it doesn't even make no sense to get that serious over it, and you have to accept where you are and what you got and move on. Because I'm gonna tell you this, and I don't mean to be disrespectful to anybody. Just like we're running around here saying this about people, and some of them it's a body issue with anorexic and bulimic, or body image is a problem, and they struggle with that. And some people, I'm gonna tell you, how many women have lost their breast to breast cancer? Do you know how many women they worried about getting implants? And this one woman, it's not just her, but several women, she had to have her whole anal cavity removed. You understand what I'm saying? And I'm not trying to make nobody feel bad or nothing. I'm talking about she had the worst situation with her with Crohn's disease. That the Crohn's disease that she had, her whole anal cavity was destroyed by it, and the outer part, when we use the bathroom, all of that, where she had to have the whole anal cavity taken out completely, and her rectum sealed. There's nothing there. She said every time when she go and get her wax done in the front, she always have to tell the people that's doing the wax on her that to please, it's on the internet everywhere. She always tell them, please don't be alarmed, because there's not a hole there. She had to have the whole thing capped off. And yes, she does have the ostomy bag. Y'all understand what I'm trying to tell you? And then you got this woman over here, brother, is it medical or mental health wanting a bigger butt, and this woman don't even have nothing to take a dump with, or these women don't have any breast. Yes, you see what I mean? That's what I'm talking about. Real health issues, opposed to me trying to get, 5 asses. Uh, this one can't even go to the bathroom out of hers. And you think you got big problems. Or for me to try to get these double implants to try to look good in a bikini, and this woman lost her breast to cancer. You get, and I'm not being rude though, but sometimes we have to look at these things, y'all, as society, and try to motivate the next person. Now, a lot of people that struggle with that mental health part of plastic surgery, that's a hard one there, because mentally they believe what's happening is happening, even if it's not that. But for the ones that are doing it for vanity reasons, sexual reasons, you would wish that they thought more of their self, far as their personality, opposed to relying on their looks for everything. Because this stuff here that I've been in, that Crohn's disease, and even with cancer and stuff in your body, honey, they don't even know this ain't what you want. I'm telling you, when you really take a look at life, and how you want to be, how you want to present, you need to present your spiritual side more than anything anyway. But a lot of these people out here are so gun holed on worrying about what they look like, and it's coming from, because you got to think about it. It's got to be a sexual component to that, if it's not mental health. You know what I mean? Or trying to get a role in a new movie that's coming out because you're an actress and you're not quite looking the part, and what type of woman they saying they're trying to cast, or men. And then you run here, because you got to remember too, with a lot of guys with the, women too, but a lot of guys with the steroids. I know you've seen that National Park, Princess. The guys is getting them steroid shots for muscles, and even the surgery as well. But for muscles, have you seen how they have disfigured their arms and end up in the hospital having a heart attack or stroke behind getting injections from steroids so that they can look cop diesel and get into the when they do them things where they're doing the guys all with the biggest muscles and competing with the pecs and all that. A lot of them guys are on drugs trying to keep that look, and a lot of them has achieved it through surgery. So with that being said, we got a lot of stuff going on out here that meets, more than the eye. Because you got to realize too, when you do all this stuff too, how is your mental health though too? It's a problem. Or how is your physical health? Because you may get, some bigger breasts, but what did it change in your body? What's going to happen now if you have a heart attack because of that surgery? Yes, steroids are bad. Honey, let me tell you something. That stuff that I seen with the bodybuilders and stuff like that, and get into the steroids, that becomes a problem with addiction and over processed to where they don't even look healthy anymore. I've seen so many guys go so far, and women too, that do the body stuff. They have built this stuff up that they don't even look human anymore. You know what I mean? And that's why. And you know what's the killer too about with people too that's hard, and I'm not judging anybody that have any mental health problems, but you got to be careful. Some steroids are good for health. Yes, they are. Oh, you let's talk about it. Yes, they are. Sword with the side effect. See, you know what? See, and that's the same thing too, Miss Park Princess. Just like you said, if it, you might have to put the old one in there. Yeah, if not, we would have found something. But if you look at it for what it's worth, just like when your people go through chemotherapy or radiation, you got to kill the good cells and the bad cells. So that's a perfect point that you brought up with the double-edged sword, because chemotherapy and radiation, both of those are equally yoked as a double-edged sword, because they're getting rid of the bad cells, but they're killing the good ones too. You get what I mean? And going through all that, sometimes people, it reoccurs, and sometimes some people don't make it. So you made a good point about that, and that is true. And like you always say, there's two sides to a coin: shame and honor. You feel me? So that ain't no joke. I know exactly what you're talking about, and that's what happened here too. A lot of stuff that was meant. You might have to fold it up real small. What you think? A lot of stuff that was meant for for health purposes. It's almost like, you ever remember how that happened with David Banner? See, I like all that stuff. I grew up with all that, the Hawk and all that kind of stuff. But you remember what happened? That was an experiment that went wrong. You see what I mean? That was an experiment that went wrong. That was an experiment that went wrong. And once again, we're diffusing medicines. We're using medicine. We'll turn it into something else. That's it? Where that? One thing I know for sure about medicine, they use whatever they got positive, people use it in a negative way and they experiment it and then they blow it up into something worse than what it would have been. You're welcome. They make it worse than what it's been. Just like you said, them steroids, because you know a lot of folks have to get steroids shots for a lot of things, arthritis, and that's just the name of it. Steroids do so many good things, but when you abuse it, here we go. Here we go. And so many people get hooked on even medication that they take a long time after they've had a surgery. Your body gets used to it, and sometimes it's not even just it's a physical and a mental thing, and also a habit of routine, especially if you've been sick for a long time and you have to take certain medications to heal for pain. That medication, your body becomes reliant on it. And once again, you know, a lot of these doctors should know how long to have a patient on certain medications before it becomes addictive. And if they keep supplying you the prescription and you said you're feeling the pain, then you're gonna end up going past it being just for pain, and it's a coping mechanism now. You know what I mean? And I hate to say that, but so many people are on that. It's a lot of people that you least suspect to have the opiate addiction. You know, unfortunately, that's how it be, though. You know. She says, "Finish up dinner. Been listening the whole time. This has been a good. Oh, thank you so much, and I'm enjoying you guys. You know, we all make this. We all make this what it is, and we're talking about different addictions. You know, to where a lot of these guys and women that are bodybuilders get addicted to all of that stuff when it comes to steroids and stuff. And like Miss Princess was saying, that it's like a double-edged sword where steroids can be used for a positive, and then some people abuse it. And I said, yeah, the same thing like chemotherapy and radiation. Chemotherapy and radiation, either one of them, both of them, they kill the good cells and the bad cells. You know what I mean? And then a lot of people too have went in, you know, you could have, not to be disrespectful, but you could have a person that's had a regular life doing their thing. And I'm not saying regular, because when you use these words, people come crazy. If I say the word normal, perfect, using it as a cliche, people think that you're trying to, you know, point out a narrative. And that's not what I mean. But people was living their best life. I've known women that have had, you know, their best life, working a job, husband, kids, and pretty happy and okay, got in a car accident and, you know, start taking medication because they had a back surgery and now they're addicted to the pain medication. And, you know, first of all, the doctor should know how long to allow to write you these prescriptions before they know that you're going to become addicted to it. And then it becomes not even that you're having pain. Sometimes the pain is a phantom pain in your mind now, because now you're treating the symptoms mentally and emotionally of a drug addiction, opposed to your back even bothering you anymore. And I feel that the doctors shouldn't keep writing these prescriptions, because they, you know, you keep going in there now and you know yourself, oh yeah, it's still hurting. They're like, well, your x-rays is looking fine. I don't know why you're still having pain. Well, yeah, you know what I'm saying? They start doing that, and before you know it, the doctor's pulling out that prescription pad. Or either if they don't do it like that, because some places don't do the prescriptions anymore, they're calling them right in now. Y'all know how that go. Anyway, they end up where they're calling in another prescription. But why haven't you even tried to say? She said, I'm having dinner. So just listen. Oh, I hear that both of y'all doing some dinner, huh? The Park and the Southern Cooks lady. So So if you look at it for what it's worth, just think about it. If you are having, you're taking this stuff and your doctor already said to you, listen, everything looks good. You know, you finished physical therapy, you should be okay. And you know that the doctors have to have a certain kind of reaction to anything you say that's hurting you, or they feel like they do. So now you're saying, well, damn, they've been out of, they've been, a year out of the surgery, and they're still saying that they're having pain with their back. And you know, with the back can be pretty tricky because your back, if you once you hurt your back, it seems like things are never the same again. And a lot of people play on that when they start with these different addictions. So if you look at it for what it's worth, the doctor should say, well, you know what, you've been a year out. Okay, you've been a year out, and you've been taking, oxycodone. I'm just making something. You know what I mean? Tylenol 3, way longer than you should have, and this could become addictive. So now we're going to have to wean you back to different options. You get what I'm saying? You're gonna have to start taking some Tylenol, Motrin, ice packs if you're still having problems. You might have to go to, a different type of physical therapy. This may not be working for your acupuncture. We might have to try something else, but I'm not writing another script because you've been using this for a year now, and that is not normally a typical time length. I mean, length of time that we allow you to take this. But they don't do that because they're making money, and they see, it's a pharmaceutical business out here. You know that the doctors work in tandem with the drugstore because when you finish with the patient, you send them there and they work hand in hand. You get what I mean? So with that being said, your doctor should not keep writing the prescriptions for you if you know that this person, you've been giving them the Oxycontin and stuff for a year. They're back, the x-rays, everything coming back. You done did an MRI, you don't see no pinched nerve or nothing. That's weird. Hey Betty, how you doing? Thank you so much for coming. What's happening? Just think about it. If you don't, you just think. Just think about it, and then, and not to be rude or nothing, but you are the person with the addiction. Don't you feel that you're starting to take this medication with? Wait a minute. Who is Betty? Who is Betty? How you doing, Betty? I don't remember you. I don't know where you're coming from. Oh, the wife. Hey, beautiful lady. I'm so sorry. I didn't know y'all because I've been having my brother came over here, and folks has been tracking him down with trolling and brolling. How are you, sweetheart? Hey, sis. What's happening, boo thing? I wonder if you got any content so I can come and hit you up big time, sis. What's happening? Thank you so much for coming in. I appreciate it. We're just talking about stuff, and I don't want nobody to feel no kind of way, but we're just talking about different stuff with addiction to steroids and other type of stuff like that. He said, "Wifey, that's so sweet." I told you to tell her hi before when you had her in one of your videos. Hello, wifey, my darling. How are you? It's a pleasure to meet you. She said she new to you too. We ain't gonna let nobody mess with you, sis. We got you. We gonna rock and roll out here. We ain't gonna let nobody mess with you. We got your back, sis. Don't even worry about it. Come and chill with us, and we gonna ride the boogie. Let's rock. Let's roll. And have a good time. This is his wife. That's so sweet. I remember seeing her in one of the videos. I thought that was awesome. Yeah, we talking, Miss Lady here, Miss Betty. We talking about all kinds of different stuff, like when people getting addicted to different medications that was there to help them, and the doctor could keep continually giving you the prescription when they need to really see what's going on. Oh, you so sweet. Thank you, boo. Thank you. She's so sweet. She said love you too. I got you, sis. I got you. We're just talking about so many things in life. Even we were just talking about we were talking about how people going through issues when it comes to stuff with like even when you go through chemotherapy and radiation, the radiation and the chemo is killing the good and the bad cells. And then we're also talking about how doctors kind of, you start figuring out that, you had this back surgery and it's been a year. Now, we know it seems like certain stuff like that with our ankle, back, knees, even that once you get injured, it seems like that lasts you a lifetime. Like you always have some kind of problem with it. I promise you. And I don't wish this on nobody, but you always have some kind of problem to it. But being addicted to pain medication, unfortunately, it happens. And that's another problem. He says, oh, that's so sweet. I get it. I know you, and I was going to tell you how you feeling because I know that when you have the actual accident, you seem to feel worse the next 2 days because you get stiff. And I hope you feel better, and I'm praying for you. And I'm sorry that happened to you. Because I had, oh gosh, I don't even want to tell you about my accident. And I got one of them, look, speaking of the back, that's caused a permanent something with me. So I pray that you feel better, sir. And thank you so much for your time. And thank you for bringing your lovely wife to hang out with us up in here. Because we just talking about a whole bunch of everything. And we was just talking about like the addictions. And like I said, some of these doctors know, you guys. They know for a fact that any kind of pain medication, oh, so you guys are awesome. You guys are awesome. Yes. Oh, look at you have to go. My mother is texting. Oh, that's sweet. Mom is hitting up the text. All right now, because some women, people older be like, I ain't missing. I ain't doing none of that. Go ahead, girl. Go ahead, mama. Thank you so much, Miss Princess. I appreciate you. Bless you. And take care and enjoy this week. We got a new week ahead of us. What we going to do? Enjoy it. And God bless you, sis. Thank you so much for coming. I appreciate your time, your conversation. We all made this live rock. And let's keep on rocking. Anytime we meet up, let's bless and hold each other up. Thank you for coming. Tell mom we said hey from the live. Hope everything is going Gucci. Take care. Thank you, Princess. Thank you so much. But yeah, we got to look at it for what it's worth. We got a lot of stuff going on out here, y'all. And we have to be careful because you already know that your doctor knows what medications you're liable to be addicted to. Oh, y'all know that. Y'all know what I'm talking about. And sometimes we got the doctor ourselves, and sometimes we like what we're able to get from the doctor, if you know what I mean. And it's normal. I know so many women that have got caught up to where they have started off, unwinding. They'll get home, and no disrespect for anybody, and men too. Get home from work, unwind. If you got kids, you get the kids together. You're going in there to get ready to prepare dinner. And then before you know it, you done had a whole bottle of wine before you even put the plates on the table. That says a lot about how you're mellowing out. And you got to think of how many, when you drink a bottle of wine, how many ounces of that is equivalent to a shot of alcohol. And unfortunately, we're only human. So we make these mistakes all the time. People don't understand. And a lot of times too, and I'm not trying to be disrespectful or anything, and I'm speaking from a place of what I know and what I've been through and a lot of who I am. A lot of times people don't understand the psychopathy of mental health. A lot of times when we do stuff and become easily addicted to stuff, it has something to do with a lot of undiagnosed mental health issues that a lot of us have. We may be in denial or we may not be aware of them. And when you drink alcohol or certain liquor, that hits the same receptors as medication would, and then you think you're okay. Y'all know what I'm talking about. Let's be honest with it. It happens to all of us because you think that it's a situation. And sometimes too, when you have an injury and you become addicted to the pain pills, sometimes that is helping you out with the mental health disorder that you didn't even know you had, or you didn't think it was that bad. And that could be a lot of stuff that people don't pay attention to. Nobody, not to be disrespectful, but who deliberately sets out and say, I want to be, addicted to pain pills. I want to be bipolar. I want to be, that's not a choice. It's up to our chemical imbalance. And unfortunately, out here getting any kind of help, people are so quick to judge you. You know what I mean? About every little thing. And a lot of times, if you look at your some of these therapists and psychiatrists, and I don't mean to talk bad about the system because I know there's a lot of good ones out there, but some of them, they need help. And they're quick to tell you. I remember talking to this lady a long time ago. Yeah, it gets worse around the holidays, and you feel like this. No, every day. See, you're finishing off what I didn't even say. Because they write the script for you and make you feel inhuman and like you can't be helped. And then you have to doctor the doctor too when you got medications. Y'all know what I'm talking about. You got to listen. Well, I got this, but this is for that symptom. But wait. Okay. If I say I got anxiety and I got depression, you know what I'm talking about, Miss Betty. You know what I mean. If I say I got anxiety and depression, you put me on 5 medications, but 2 of them will handle what I need. Why I got to take 5? Y'all know where I'm coming from with this stuff. It's crazy. She says, I gotta eat my dinner, enjoyed it. It's a lot, and I'll be back. It sounds good. You are beautiful, and thank you so much, my sister. Thank you for coming through in Christ. All y'all, my sisters in Christ and brothers. Sister, amen, amen. And I promise you, I'm here and I rock and I roll and I feel you, sis. Thank you so much for coming. If you don't make it back, then you know what? I'm gonna definitely see you sooner than later. So you already know how it goes down. Big thanks, my darling. You are amazing. You made this pop over here. I haven't had this much tickling in my stomach in so long that I don't even know how to act, honey. I felt like a kid again, and I enjoyed it because we were able to joke about stuff that people take too serious all the time, and we were able to let our hair down and keep it real. So I bless, I bless you and your family, and thank you so much for your time and bringing it, honey. You brought me all the way around the world and back, and I'm still standing. I laughed so hard that I got family member over here laughing and bugging out with me. We enjoyed you, and God bless you, sister. Take care and have a good one. We definitely rocking. Yes, you see, you understand. Yes, y'all know what it is. Thank you, Betty. I'm glad you understand. I'm happy. I'm very happy that you get where I'm coming from, because this stuff will have you all out of your mind. You get what I mean? Because I'm telling you, I promise you, if you go on up in here, you go up into these doctors and stuff, they will have you on something that have you off the wall. Nobody wants to have to be sick in any kind of way. Nobody don't want to have to take no medications. But if you mess around out here with these folks, they'll have you all jacked up. And I keep saying it because I've got several people that I dealt with. She says, I'm gonna keep you. And you do too, Queen. Put that crown back on, sis. You already know how we do it. Amen to that, sister. Let me give my sister a crown. You already know what I'm talking about. We got to do this. We are talking the real life. We live in this thing, and we got to do this, sis. You already know how we get down. It goes down here, not just in the DMs. We drop it like it's hot and do what? Pick it right back up. You understand what I'm saying? And I don't need no pole to do that. You already know what this is, sis. God bless you and thank you dearly. I appreciate you, homie. Homie's up in the building. It's about to go down because you know what? What you thought I could never lose. We already know. We already know. Yes, ma'am. Amen to that. But yes, indeed. Thank you so much for coming, my dear. Southern cooks, I got to come over there and get in that food, though. I know that. Definitely. Definitely. I need recipes. I need help. I need it all, sister. New sister here. Yes. Yes. And I feel the same way, too. And we're going to rock this thing. We're going to ride until the wheels fall off, sis. Take care. And thank you so much for your time. And I was rapping here a little bit more about this mental health issue. If you get these medications and stuff like that, and sometimes the side effect is greater than the cure, sometimes you're on the wrong stuff. And like I said before, if you look at the medication, if you got something that is that you're taking it and it's showing you that it's got something that can help two symptoms that you have, and they keep telling you, yeah, but you seem like your anxiety is a little bit more, so we want that extra for you. Well, increase the milligram before you put a fifth pill on the table, please. Because see, this is my life and I want to live. Because you put somebody on the medication, it knocks you so far off of your chemical imbalance. Now you're on the bridge somewhere. And even before you started this medicine, at least you can wean yourself back, go to a safe place, get yourself together a little bit better. But now this got you getting ready to, have them, putting you in the psych ward somewhere. Because they have you so drugged up that you don't even know, slobbing, laying in the bed and urine and all that. Man, listen, I can write the book. Let me tell you, this system too is getting out of hand because all of these people that they have in here fly by night. And I think that it's good that, with the C-19 that they allowed us to have a lot of different privileges, but a lot of these people that they got now that they're having this helping people with psych-related issues and stuff over the phone is a quick fix. These people don't even give a damn how you doing. They could leave you talking on the verge of finna tell them something positive. Time's up, and you're like, well, wait a minute now. Well, you didn't tell me that it was a 10-minute session and then you're going to make $1,000 on Friday though, huh? You didn't care that I told you that I was, call it a war, but why would I have to if I'm on the phone with you and maybe you could talk to me and comfort me so that I don't have to end up in a hospital for a month. You see, this is the system that's getting out of hand here, where they don't give a damn what they writing down, and the doctors too. They just anything. Yeah, all you feel if you say one thing, they write the book for you, and it may not even be. I don't give a damn if five of us got bipolar. Mine is affecting me differently than them other four. So how are you gonna tell me what to take? Because that helped them. I'm talking about you. I'm a new, different creature, a different person. I don't feel that way when I get mine. No, I don't. I deal more with the manic part. You see what I mean? And see, they don't want to hear that. Oh, well, we give everybody. Well, who's everybody though? You get where I'm coming from, Betty. Who's everybody? And that's the stuff that I keep saying, because you're writing out something and you're not even paying attention. What did I tell you what's going on here? When I take this, I have heart palpitations. This is worse than anxiety attacks. It feels like I'm having an actual heart attack. And if I told you that I had high blood pressure, it clearly says that you shouldn't take this medication if you had high blood pressure. Yeah, but I'm just giving you a lower dose, so it shouldn't affect you. No, I've taken it to my primary care doctor. It's gotten me on the high blood pressure medication, and they said, no, go, no, no. So how? Well, I'm the doctor here. No, 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 no. The doctor needs a doctor, because you didn't even look at. First of all, you need to review. No matter what I'm telling you, I'm feeling, you need to review what medications that I'm already on for other health issues. You understand what I'm saying? Before you write a prescription out for something that's going to enhance and add problems to my mental health, or either that. What about the medicines that's putting on the weight, that brings your sugar levels up? They don't pay attention to none of that. They're just writing the stuff out. But I'm trying to explain to you, can't you shoot an email out to my primary care doctor? Can you shoot an email out to my rheumatologist? Can you reach out so that you guys can come together collectively and say, well, if he or she's on this medicine for that because they're dealing with a stomach disorder, irritable bowel syndrome. I'm just making something for example. The medicine that you're giving is not working, because it's working against that. Since they've been taking this medication, they have been constipated, and they have, yeah, but you give it a couple weeks. Now we already know how long it takes for the medicine to build up the chemical balance. We don't care about it. Wait 3 weeks, which should never be taking it. Hello. And then when you're talking to these doctors, they're looking at you like, well, don't flip out in here. Well, how am I flipping out when I'm telling what you're saying is wrong? What you feeling like I'm not coming jumping across the room at you? If I come in here and I got a disorder where I move my legs a lot, or I shake, or I may kind of stutter sometime when I'm in my zone, what are you afraid of? If you can't handle this job, or you feel threatened by me, why are you willing to make money off of it, but you don't care what my health is like? Do you know that somebody could lose their life by you sitting up here trying to get a check this week? Because you didn't care. You wanted me to sit in this chair over here, and half the stuff I'm talking to you about, you're not even paying attention. I got a chance one time to get up and, I said I was crying. I need to get a napkin. So I had to come over near your desk, and you had a pen and paper like you were writing down what I said, and I didn't see nothing on that paper. You see what I'm trying to tell you? You didn't care about me. You weren't here to help me. And actually, people leave places like that more messed up than what they went in. And it's just like going to the wrong church, experiencing church hurt. I said, you writing down all of this stuff, and I'm sitting here, oh, she is really taking this serious. They're really caring about my concern. And then they ask you, like, wait a minute, Sally, Mark, what did you say you felt like? You get overwhelmed, right? Okay, oh my gosh, that's something to note so that I can tell the doctor, that this is, this seems like this symptom. And you're thinking, oh my gosh, I finally found, you're crying for happiness at the same time with your problems that you're there for. And then you get up, and they don't realize that I looked over with my peripheral view, and I seen that notepad when I grabbed that tissue. You didn't write shit down on that paper. I'm sorry to say it like that. You pretended all this time I've been pouring my heart down. You didn't write anything. So what are you going to do? Go into a textbook and say, Bubba came, Sally came. They said they had this heart palpitation. They said that their mood swing. Oh, they're bipolar. Let's give them 5 of these, and one of the pink ones, and then an orange one. And then you go home and drugged all up in the bed and can't even see straight, and dependent on it. Not just for it to stabilize your chemical imbalance, a drug addiction from medication, not just opiates. I'm talking about mental health medication that's supposed to help you get better at what's going on with you. They don't never want to really suggest some other things, some other kind of therapy. They always just want everything a pill, a pill, a pill, a pill. And then before you look at it, you start, your hair look like it's falling out. Your damn eyes are looking yellow. You don't know what damn day it is. You're stumbling over your words. You're sitting there talking to people. People think you're shooting up dope or on methadone because you done nodded out and stuff at a doctor's appointment or at the park or at family dinner. And then people looking at you like, well, what happened to her? And you're thinking, well, I was doing good. I don't even remember what happened. And you know that you're not getting high on any type of street drugs. And that's the reason why people turn to street drugs, because a lot of times when you go to these doctor's appointments and stuff, they give you all this medication. You feel like, damn, I might as well have me a damn beer. I might as well have me a damn beer. Instead of worrying about coming here taking this, because you done gave me 5 things. I had a partial stroke from the medicine you gave me. The weight gain is horrible. My cholesterol is up. Sugar levels is up. But this is supposed to help me with my mental. So what's happening is I'm mentally, I'm just losing days and time. Gaining weight or losing weight. My appetite is gone. I'm falling apart here. I can't even get up to go to work. I go to bed and I'm laying down and I'm so intoxicated from the medication that I'm urinating on myself. Getting up, going to the bathroom, seeing 3 and 4 things that's not in front of you. And I keep trying to tell you, it ain't about no 2 weeks of the medication. There's something wrong here. The way my heart is racing. Don't you see on the pill bottle you gave me? It said this is the side effects. I shouldn't be taking this at all. Not to say, oh, after 3 weeks it'll get better. That's something I never should have been on, though. That's what I'm trying to explain to you. Because when I look at this and I look at the pill bottle that I got for my high blood pressure, I shouldn't be taking this. So how are you telling me give it 3 weeks? What the hell are you talking about? Are we doing the Frankenstein guinea pig here? Or are you really concerned about my health? And then you got people in the world too. If they see you and you nodding out like that, people are so quick to judge you instead of just minding their damn business. People always want to look at you for how you are, what you're doing, because you're looking disheveled. So what? You can't walk a mile in my shoes. They're my shoes. So what are you worried about? Ain't nobody coming over there, nobody saying nothing to you. And I promise you, I keep trying to tell people, stop running around here trying to look at somebody else like you're judging them, because you don't know what future holds for you. You don't know what the future holds for you. Just like I know a lot of people that have children and family members that's transgender and different things like that. And you're so quick to judge. One woman was, oh, well, none of my kids, all of my kids are straight. All of my kids, I don't worry about that. That's not my life. Well, you know what? That's nothing big. What's the problem? If somebody is trans or whatever, what business is yours? You know how many people that I've had. I got somebody that I know that's been married for over 25 years with 3 grown kids and grandkids, and her life's changed. She divorced her husband and she's happily married to a woman. But whose business is that? It's hers. And what's going on with her? She's happy. Leave people alone. This is what I keep trying to explain to folks. Why are you doing this? What are you getting out of it other than being mean and cruel to worry about somebody else? And I promise you, so many doctors too, if you go to any doctor and you let them know that you're taking medication for mental health, they treat you differently. They treat you differently. Anytime you go in, if you don't have a good primary care doctor, anytime you go in, every time you have something wrong, the first thing they say, you sure? Because you're taking a lot of psych meds. You know, it might not even be nothing wrong with you. I'm trying to tell you that I got this pain in my side that's been bothering me. It ain't got nothing to do with no damn medicine. I'm telling you, this is a pain. You think I don't know who I am just because I take this type of medicine? No, I'm telling you. And then they mess around with you. Oh, well, I'll send you for something. Let me see. I don't see anything. And then when you come back, we'll come back in 2 weeks and see. Then you go back in 2 weeks. Oh, let's give you an MRI. Yes, what's the problem? Got a cyst. Got a problem. Got arthritis. And you done made me wait more weeks of pain and suffering because you were more concerned about my mental health was dictating something that wasn't real. And people don't understand that a lot of people that struggle with mental health issues are more keen to stuff going on with their body. And sometimes, we get our own way. You know the difference when you're having a situation where, like I say, sometimes you're going to put out the trash can, and if there's a neighbor in the yard, I'm like, no, I don't want to go out there. That's me. You know, I can't. You know what I'm saying? You know when that's that. But you know when it's somebody else that you can tell that you are, you're not feeling your best today, and you probably wanted to just throw on something right quick and run out and grab you something to drink right quick, run up and get you a couple of sodas and stuff, and people looking at you, what has she got on? Why is she dressed like that? What do they got on? What does it have to do with you? Well, why don't you mind your business? Why are you looking at me? You see what I mean? Because we're just so quick to judge and worried about somebody else's business. And that's the whole problem out here in the world. And when you have stuff like any kind of stuff, I promise you, with you that don't look right to somebody else because they want you to be what they want you to be for them instead of accepting you for who you are, that's where the problem lies at. And this is a big vast of stuff with people out here in the world that worry about too much of the wrong stuff. And it kills me too because I remember being in the wheelchair, and I remember the difference of how people looked at me. You had people that were, the small percentage were kind of in between. The nicest people was a small percent, and then the stares, just staring at you as if you're not already going through something and that it's affecting their life for you to go right past me sitting here. Or even if you're having an episode when you're out, if you're not bothering anybody else. We just seen a young lady that was in the park by herself, and she was yelling to the top of her lungs, and the only thing I thought was I just wanted to make sure that she was all right and then go on and mind my business. It didn't look over, oh, well, what's going on? What's she doing? No, see if she's okay. Because sometimes people get their episodes and they lose control, and that's all they do is need some help. They don't need nobody talking down on them, yelling at them, abusing them. They just need somebody to ask them, you all right? And she was. She said, this is how I do. When I get outside, I like to yell and scream and let my frustrations out. And once I get myself feeling okay, then I go back in the house. And that's all she was doing. But you got this, this person over here or this person over there. Oh, there's somebody bugging out and weird in the park. Call 911. It wasn't that kind of a thing. Because if you really wanted to help me, a kind word would have just simply been, hey, you all right? And you understand that. And sometimes when you got people that suffer from different mental health issues, if you know how they are, you leave them alone. You leave them alone if they don't need no help from you, instead of keep asking why you act like that. I can't stand it when you get like that. But you already know how I am, and you know how this goes down. You know that I don't want this for myself. So why are you sitting here double questioning me 5 and 6 times, agitating me more than what the situation is? I'm good. Let me be me and you be you. And once again, mind your business. People don't understand things like this. No one picks these type of things for themselves. You get what I mean? This is something that you're born with. People don't understand. A lot of times too, they had, times in life that they didn't believe in mental health. If you didn't have something visible that they could see, like you have Down syndrome, or you got something wrong that they can see, they didn't believe how the mind psychopathy works, to where your brain can have a disability just as well as you being born with one leg, you understand, or being blind. Your brain controls everything, and when your brain ain't right, there's a problem with how life is supposed to be for you. Who wants that? You get what I'm saying? She said, you gotta go, sis. Have a good night. You too, and God bless you, my dear. It's a pleasure meeting you. If you have content, please let me know so that I can come by and check on you, okay? Thank you so much. You take care, and I definitely will see you sooner than later. Thanks for your time, and tell hubby, I hope that he feels better. I know you're taking care of him, so he's in good hands. Bless you, my darling. Have a good one. Keep in touch. Bye for now. Thank you. And I'm going to get ready to sign off because I think everybody here has cleared out for the night. And I just want to talk a little bit about that because I work with folks that go through stuff with issues. I'm human. I've been feeling anxiety and stress and things before myself. I know about it, y'all. I know about it. I don't want nobody to misunderstand, because you know what? It happens to a lot of people. I know some women that can have their first baby that they wanted and happy and end up with postpartum. I'm just discussing a lot of the type of work I've done. You know what I mean? And people that I work with, and just being human in the world, dealing with emotions. You know what I'm saying? So I'm going to get ready to sign off, you lovely people. I thank you. You guys all rock. You all made this live what it is. I definitely could not do it without you. I don't know what happened to Miss Quinn, because I know I've been running Longhorn over here. And I just thank you all so much, and bless everybody. Thank you all. Let me say it in my mic so I can leave that as my quote. Thanks, everyone. To everyone didn't go through. I'm trying to speak in the mic, y'all, so don't think I'm bugging. I'm trying to close out. Everyone, this keeps me from having to do all this extra typing, y'all. Got the mic going and I'm waiting for my new computer. And I know a lot of people don't understand, but we have people in the bushes. We have people in the attic. We have people around here. So I'm taking my time and I'm shutting this one down. I thank you all so much for coming through. And like I said, I elaborate on all subjects. Just about anything I talked about or talk about, I've been in some way or form of it. To be honest with you, it's getting to be real serious around here, y'all, because a lot of the stuff that I talk about, I can touch base with it in some area of my life for real, for real. Not trying to fit in, not trying to fit it in where we're not trying to force it, but for real, you know? And it's all the good, the bad, the in between, the side, and the hustle. Anyway, you good people, I thank you all so much. Take care. Stay definitely blessed. Whatever you do, believe in something greater than yourself. And I'll see y'all on the next one, guys. Bye for now.